Oh, we got 10 seconds, 9 seconds. I think it says you are live.
Oh, there we go. There it is. And
wow. Take two.
Right. So take two. You know, we were thinking that we were talking to all you guys, and
we just did 30 minutes.
Yeah, we did 30 minutes, and where were you guys now? Anyway, thank you for joining me on this crazy train of a show, the Gear and Demo show, where I had plans to do an amazing demo and deep dive show of my Kiesel guitar, but I want to give it the proper justice that it deserves, because Kiesel, this little baby right here, it deserves the proper time and attention that I cannot give it having just arrived, like literally. I walked in the door at like 8:05 and I had to take a quick shower, just saying. And because I like to be clean, you know. And I did. And then I jumped into the studio room, hooked everything up, plugged everything. Johnny's seen me go through the madness over here, right? Plug everything in and get it all working. And then of course, you know, the pedals aren't set up the way I wanted to have this pedal all set up and ready to roll for you guys. You know, I had planned to play through it for at least, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes or more. And then the Dalai Lama Extreme with the control box that I got as well, which is also a really cool way to like run that thing, because that thing's crazy what kind of sounds. Wait till you come Monday, Johnny.
I'm interested to see how that works.
Yeah, dude, it's super cool. Go ahead, Johnny, ask a question. Yeah, you sound good.
I sound fine?
You could be a little louder, I think.
Yeah, I just realized I'm using the wrong browser, so I'm gonna have to jump back in.
Uh-oh.
Browsers?
Bye-bye.
Is that what they call that?
Right, oh, that's Bowser. Boy.
Yeah, so Ryan Hollis has juiced me, and I think he's talking about the old apple juice, right?
Yeah, Rocky.
A little of the apple juice. This is the Gear and Demo show, by the way. It is a fun kind of hang at the same time, and today it's going to be more of just a fun hang and not really any serious demoing, because next week I'm gonna take the day off, man. I need a day off. I need some time off to. I mean, I appreciate all the work and having the money and to be able to buy a Kiesel guitar. I'll show you guys the Kiesel. Who hasn't seen the Kiesel yet? Who in the chat hasn't seen this thing? I named it the Hoth, not just Hoth, because it sounds like the Hoff, you know. But the Hoth. It's kind of funny, but and it is from Escondido, or as I like to call it, Escondorito, because I love Dorito chips. Anyway, here we go. Oh, here's Johnny's back. All right, Johnny back with a better browser. Let's test it. How is it, Johnny? Is it better?
I'm back. How's that?
That sounds better.
That's much better. Okay. Oh my God, so much better. You sound like, you know.
I use a dip. I don't
like this.
Yeah, that's how it is.
All right. So everyone in the chat, Sky Props here too. Janice Lala's also saying hi to Rock Daddy. Dude, Rock Daddy's helping us out with our friend, the anonymous one, as we like to call him. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Who else is here? Of course, Ryan's saying hi to everyone. You know, he's everyone's music in law. There you go. Yo. Brent saying hi to you, bro. And then Janice is saying hello. Janice, I heard you were having some stream, like, well, I mean, you were having issues with live streaming. Anyway,
she was trying to use OBS.
Oh my God. Okay, that's why people use StreamYard, dude.
And so
they discover OBS is a pain.
I offered to help, but I don't know what happened.
I don't know. OBS, dude. OBS is
let me know, Janice.
StreamYard is, but
if
it's
you need
just
some help with that, I'll help you out.
Hey, Johnny's offering free advice. That's take it, man. And then we got Greasy Monkey also here saying hi to everyone else that's in the chat. And this goes back quite a ways, because you guys were waiting like over 20 minutes. Mark's gas station here too. Dude, we had a great time with Alex Radford and his brother-in-law. I thought he was from Cleveland, but I guess he likes the Cleveland team because he played in the Little Leagues team or something. The Indians team here in California, but he's like, I think, right? BC Rich also saying hi to everyone. What's going on, man? Yeah. I wish I nodded off, dude. I didn't even get a good night's sleep last night. I had the weirdest dream when I woke up. I've been having these weird, like, escaping from apocalyptic situations I wake up and it's like, oh, I got to pick up my brother Andrew, who's over here, and my tires just went flat. And I wake up and I'm like, two tires are flat. How did the two tires go flat? It's so weird, like weird dreams like that. We're trying to escape the apocalypse that's going to come because of AI, right? Where's that AI thing? Do you have a robot voice, Johnny?
I'll be back.
That's pretty good. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, I thought I might have a robot voice. Oh, wait, I know.
Satana, is she here? May I see her?
I think it's this one by your command. Some of you guys know that show. Some of you don't. Johnny, do you know that show?
I don't know.
Do you know where that comes from?
I barely even know what this show is.
Exactly. Well, you started it all. You're the one who told me to just do it. So here I am. Anyway, no, I appreciate you, dude, putting up with all this. I'm going to have a sip of apple juice. How about that?
Dude, have a couple.
This is some good stuff. This is Japanese apple juice, by the way. They know I make apple juice.
Sake.
It's not sake, but I do love a good hot sake. Yeah, man. So here's the Kiesel. So let me solo me, you guys. Who hasn't seen it? I think all of you have seen it.
The thing you said we wouldn't talk about, we're about to talk about.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to do the deep dive, Johnny.
We're just showing.
Why not?
I did want to do a deep dive where I had it plugged in and I'm playing it and showing the different, sounds of everything, how it sounds.
Yeah, that never quite works out on
the
this channel,
lithium, and not when you're doing live streams. It never really does, and not when you have guests, especially. Never works out with guests.
I have one comment to make, which is a pet peeve of mine.
Oh,
as much as you paid for that, why didn't they give you a hard case?
I don't want to. Well, are you giving me a hard case about it right now?
No.
That was a bad joke.
But Ron.
Are you giving me a hard case about my soft case? Because the soft cases are just as good, if not better, than the hard case. Because it's actually it's a pretty, it's like a shell. Like you can't.
Let's see it.
Yeah,
highlight.
See it? All right, highlight.
Highlight. By the way, hello everybody.
Hello.
Yes.
Everybody.
Hello everybody.
Thank you for tuning in, you guys.
Highlighting the case. Okay, let's highlight the case first of all.
Why do you look different? You look.
Do I?
Different glasses or something?
I'm wearing these cheap. What are these things? These are from
Foster Grants.
No, but they're cheapo grants. Let me see.
It's like your lighting's different.
There it is.
Sergio Valente.
There it is. Hold on. Color. There. How's that? Better?
The underwear isn't on the lamp tonight.
No, it is.
It's being washed.
Right there. It's right. Hold on. This is for Ron. Just so he knows. It's right there.
Take that big finger and shove it. Never mind.
That's what it's for, Ron. Anyway. Oh my God. Okay. See, we're getting off the rails.
Well, that's 10 seconds. I won't get
just 2 sips of apple juice so far. So this is the Kiesel. They come in this really nice case, as you can see. It's small. Look how small that thing is. It's like almost fits like. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let me stand it next to another case. All right. See how much shorter it is?
Well, it's a headless case.
Yeah. You missed that head, and the body's not as big either. Missing the head. So it's got a nice, couple pockets over here, right? And then it's got all the tools that they send with the headless or any guitar that you buy. Of course, it's got this handy dandy little foam thing that if you cut this off right here, like cut it like that, and you can stick it under the bridge when you're changing out your strings so it doesn't flop down on you. So that's kind of a little tidbit that I learned from watching the other
I thought
videos.
you had to pull Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah, right. And then Johnny hit the left eye. Oh, there's that one too. Yeah. Then it has these nice little pockets for pencils and pens, but it's also perfect for your tremolo bar. You stick your tremolo bar in there. See that? So it doesn't just flop around inside the case. You got your trem bar. See that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like that. And I kept the sticker that came on the guitar as it went through the factory. Somebody likes cats. Boots and cats and boots and cats.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, right. I kept the sticker, and then they gave me a free keychain bottle opener. 75 years of Kiesel guitars. They've been around since 1943, John. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Something like that. Anyway, for a while they've been around for. I think it's 46. I think. Anyway,
Well, it just said 75 on the keychain.
1946. I think Jeff Kiesel actually has a tattoo on his hand right there. I think it says 46. That's when they started. His grandfather started the company. He was a professional guitar player. So that's that little foam piece. You can keep that. Don't throw it away, and use it with your tremolo system, which was custom designed with Hipshot. So it wasn't just made by Hipshot. They actually helped in the design of it. So there we go. All right, let me open it up. Guitar's not going to flop right out. So you can see it's pretty thick, and it's got a robust, very robust kind of foam. You know, it's not like this. You know, it's not like that kind of foam that would fall apart easily over time. It's pretty robust. You can tell, you know, it's quality. Then you have this little patch that they put on that side right here, because the fuzz usually gets worn off by like a tremolo bridge or whatnot. Now, normally tremolo bridges would be very scratchy, right? Oh, it also has this really nice neck rest right there, right? Here's the strap that I got for it. And let's see. All right, so there you go. So that bridge, what's really cool about this bridge is look how smooth it is all over the surface, right? There's no, like, one of the things I don't like about the Vegatram is that those screws stick out. That's the one thing. Well, but all you have to do is just order the short ones, and then you're fixed.
They stick out on yours.
Yeah, so you got.
They don't stick out on mine. That's the one thing I noticed when I played yours. I said, yeah, these can be adjusted.
No, because I got one earlier, so I got one like a couple years before you've ever had one, right? I think.
You can go to Monster Bolts and buy replacements.
They got to realize, that was an issue, and they started to remedy that. You know, they'd set it up properly and then put the shorter ones in, because they realized, nobody likes a cheese grater of a bridge, you know. But what's unique about this is that it's got, you know, just totally smooth surfaces. Hold on, let me see how smooth it is everywhere.
Look at us. That's smooth.
It's smooth. So it's smooth. I mean, the whole guitar is basically a smooth guitar. It's got a nice little like roundness right here.
Smooth roundness.
So like when your arms right here playing, right, and you're like doing this kind of stuff like you do, Johnny, right? With a pick.
When you're playing a guitar?
Is that how you play it? Yeah. You do it like this, you know. There's nothing here that's like catching you. It's like totally smooth, you know. So that's something I really appreciate about it. That's, you know, one of the many things. You know, what I wanted to do the deep dive on was the sound of the pickups and why I got a beryllium in the neck versus the lithiums that are in the.
Well, I mean, you can tell us. You can. Yeah,
I'll tell you. We'll do like
stuff.
Maybe I should do like a dedicated real demo video, not on a live stream, of those sounds so that it sounds better, right? Anyway. That's a thought. So you can see that there's a difference in the pickup. The beryllium, in this case, has a cover on it. I wasn't expecting that, but it looks cool. I kind of like that. It's different. You know, and then you've got the... You still want highlight? I wanted to show you guys, but okay, I'll highlight.
Well, we can see it better if you highlight.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
There it is, right? It does a really nice flutter, if you know what I mean, with the flutter. If people play Floyds and whatnot, you get a really nice flutter with it. Right, it does that thing.
Wait, the Jetsons just drove by.
There you go. Yeah. And what I like about this guitar that's a little bit different than like a typical Strat or whatnot is that more pointy kind of, you know, almost Ibanez-esque kind of a pointy thing, but not as thin. Like, you know, the Ibanez, they have this horn like it's thinner. And this also has that little bit of a, it's getting a little bright. You can see it's got that little extra bevel to it, which kind of really makes it unique and cool. I really like how that bevel up here kind of goes with the bevel down here, you know? It's cool. And it's got the nice belly cut, of course, you know, for a guy like me. I'm in my 50s.
You should call that the Stormtrooper of Death.
Well, you could call it that because it definitely has that kind of a look, but I named it the HOTH instead. because it looks like snow. When you look at the, when you have it up close, like playing it, looking at it, it's constantly got that twinkly shininess that's happening. Let's see if I can give you guys that feel of it. That's hard in this lighting.
Can I answer a question while you're showing up?
Yeah, go for it.
Ryan Hall is asking Johnny, have you
There you
seen the
go.
new
That.
Meowler foot pedal? For real,
Meowler?
It's meows on many levels. It's really
Yeah,
cool. I have not seen that. Janice, can you send me an X about the Meowler foot pedal,
That's like
please?
the fart pedal.
Oh, is that like a new fart pedal kind of thing?
Yeah.
It's a meow pedal. It meows.
The Meowler, what? Have you seen the new Meowulator?
Meowulator.
Obviously, it's the Meowulator. So obviously, it's.
Wouldn't
like
that be a paw pedal?
Yeah, right. That's what you should call it, right? Obviously, it makes
Wouldn't that
weird
be
cat sounds.
A podle?
Yeah.
I wonder if it has
be
9 switches.
There's going to be a whole slew of these things coming out. There's going to be like different kinds of dog and cat varietals and different pedals that do different ones. That'd be great. NPN says, I saw that. It's hilarious.
I got to get that. Janice, send me an X about that, please. Just put cat pedal or Meowulator or whatever it is.
Johnny, got to get that pedal.
Got right? Meowulator.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I should do like a dedicated deep dive video of this and post that. Doing a proper run through on this thing.
What about if I come up there on Monday and we do one Monday?
But that'll be live again, so that's not like a actual recorded. We'll still do that anyway, Johnny. You're gonna come Monday, right?
I don't know.
We'll do that anyway, but I'm talking about like a sit down, properly, recorded for once.
Why don't we do that Monday?
Because we won't have time to do. We never do that when you come. We could try. Okay,
I'm suggesting.
All right, let's say this.
I'm suggesting. Why don't?
Then we're not going to do
I'll come over
stream,
Monday.
Johnny.
No, we can do that too.
All right, we can do a live stream of us.
We can live stream. We can live stream us
the recording of it,
making a video of
all right,
that
let's
guitar.
Do that. That'll be fun. I like that idea. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's do it.
Twice the
Janice, can you remind us about
show.
that? Can you tag us?
Meow you later. Janice, X Johnny about this for Monday.
And put Laz in there too, because he changed his name.
Put me in there,
now, so
and yeah, you can.
It's Music Therapy Laz on X.
There you go. X me, Janice. X me, Janice. All right, and then what else? Oh my God, it just took me back. I'm not going to tell you where that's from. Anyway, but yeah, what I love about this guitar is obviously it's light. It's easy to play on the couch. Play anywhere really. The lack of a headstock, I could be playing it, on the couch like this, and my sweetie could be wherever, and I don't have to worry about whacking her with the headstock.
Hey,
And
what do you?
Let me show you. I'll show you guys a couple fine.
So you spent $4,000 on a guitar you can just play on the
not
couch.
even that. Not even that much, dude. That's the thing. I think honestly, something that's this well built should garner double what I paid for it.
Thank you, Janice.
I think, really. I really think. I mean, I've seen a lot of custom, quality guitars. I mean, just the way they did the work on the edge here, with the lumen lay dots, and how they glossed the edge of the ebony fretboard, and they picked that beautiful dark black. Look at that, man. And it's just so amazing. I mean, every time I look down at it and it's just shining up, even though I don't necessarily like gloss necks, I mean, it just, dang, dude, it just looks so cool. It just makes me feel happy.
Quality.
Yeah. But you see a lot of other quality guitars that are close to this kind of quality, but even guitars that are $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 that I would say, there are some things missing, with them. I mean, for example, the ball bearing rounded edges on these frets. Okay, let me solo this. This is why I did want to talk about this guitar. It's so exciting. I mean, the ball bearing, roundness. I got to get my face out of the, otherwise it's going to keep trying to. Come on. Doesn't want to do it. Come on.
gonna do it. Nope, nope,
Not
not gonna do it.
do it.
Are those
1,000 points
stainless?
of light.
What if I go like this?
Thank you, Janice.
All right, here we go. Look at that. Stainless steel, and the ends are just like ball bearings. So perfectly
they
round.
are stainless. Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah. Stainless. That's one of their...
Is that your first stainless steel guitar?
It is my first stainless steel fret guitar. Yeah.
Dude.
How do you like them? Tell me, Johnny.
Dude. Yeah, stainless steel frets are the way to go. By the way, my name's Johnny Bean.
Yeah, really?
I'm the real Johnny Bean, you guys.
Hold on. What? Let me check.
Okay. Let me check. Yep.
Right there.
It's me.
Right there. It's got your name right there. Okay. All right. Thank you, Johnny. Just checking. Anyway. Yeah, but so tell me about your experience with stainless steel. What's your thoughts about stainless steel frets?
Dude, they never wear out. Right. They feel great. They sound great. You know.
Yeah.
The guitars that I have, I've got some EVH guitars. I've got a few Wolfgangs, the made in Japan ones, and the made in China ones. The USA Wolfgangs have stainless steel as well.
And that's what he preferred as well? Was that his like preference?
That's what they started using when they started doing the EVH brand.
Nice.
The USA stuff, the import, some of the import, not
says
not the made in Mexico or not the Indonesia stuff.
Right.
Stainless are the way to go. That's right. Hey G, what's up, man?
Yeah, man.
How are the drums, man?
G knows a little bit something about Van Halen equipment, right? G? Dang, dude. Where's that thing?
Gee, I got some pretty cool news yesterday. Pretty cool. Yes. I did a show and somebody actually tuned into my show. Somebody related to those drums that you have there. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, look at this. Keith H is dropping some news for NAMM this year. Fender at the NAMM show next year? Hey, is that true?
Yes.
Johnny says,
that's true.
Yes. I had a feeling. Didn't I call it, Johnny? Didn't I say next year? You'll see. They'll be back. They can't let all these other brands take all the attention. Irregardless of how much people will say, oh, NAMM is a waste of time. No, it's not. That's where the eyes are. That's where people are talking about that. You know, people start talking about stuff. And yeah, you can have a Gibson garage, but it's not the same thing going to visit the Gibson garage like you went, Johnny, right? It was probably an awesome experience, but that was just you being shown around by one of the main guys there. You know, cool dude. Was it Chip or who was it that showed you around? I'm trying to remember what's the name of that guy. The Gibson garage.
Gibson garage?
Yeah.
Aljon.
Who showed you? Aljon, go. Okay, yeah.
Aljon. Well, it wasn't just Aljon. Aljon was there, and then there was another guy.
And you saw the other guy. Yeah, right?
That showed me around, yeah. There's a live stream.
You should show that, Johnny.
I streamed it.
Should show it. Show the link to it. Check that out. But Johnny was there. He didn't like all those fancy schmancy custom guitar shops like Gruhn's and what's the other one?
No, it's not that I didn't like it.
No, you were like,
my Uber driver took me there.
Yeah.
There's a live stream of me and my Uber driver walking around. Remember, I was trying to find it. I was walking around.
I remember that you were walking around, yeah. You were trying to find a Starbucks and you got lost and stuff.
Yep. And then it was your friend, our friend, from... was
it Martin?
Yes.
Martin. It was from Martin. Austria.
From Austria. He was telling me
on the internet.
He was saying, Johnny, the Starbucks in Nashville is over here. Walk towards that building there.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Martin is he's such a cool guy. Dude, I mean, we had fun with NAMM with him. A lot of fun. That was fun. Holy crap, that first night in the Motel 8. You know, that's all I'm saying. Anyway. It was fun. We found the pew 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 like the machine or the whatchamacallit, the traffic light button. Remember that?
Yeah.
The albatross button. Yeah, Gruen guitars. That's one of them, and there's another one. What's the other one, dude? Oh, Rock Daddy knows. He knows equipment. Yeah. He sent me a picture of some really cool cabinets, man. Yeah, those, dude. Oh, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to read the chat here. Anyway. Anyway, yeah. But the point being is that, yeah, you can have a Gibson garage, or you can have, like, Octo and I, we were there at the Fender factory in California, in Corona, California, right? And and we got into the lobby and we saw the guitar tornado and the guitar amp tornado.
I feel like if we would have just said, yeah, we're artists, they would have let us in. Like, they were like asking us several times, like, you artists? Are you artists? Are you artists? Like,
well, they were kind of like, do you have an appointment? Or
you have to be on a list.
It wasn't
you
like,
you have to be on a list there, because I've been there as well.
Yeah.
Chip Ellis gave me a tour of Fender and EVH. And
That's
I went through the entire place. That was awesome. That was years ago. And then I was also at Gibson. I got a tour of the entire Gibson factory too.
By the way, Ron, can I say
Yes.
your good dungeon looks killer?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny's desk is going to be right over here.
Johnny's desk, yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be like transporting through time. You guys have like a time transporting pedal. You can step on the pedal and
yeah.
No, I got a DeLorean out in the garage.
Oh, there you go. I got one right here.
He has my DeLorean there. It's miniature.
Got that one. I got the one with the Mr. Fusion.
Did I tell you, Laz or Octopus?
No.
I think I told you guys when I went to Gibson to the factory, they asked me if I was with Mammoth. Like, the guy had no idea who I was, but he's like, "Are you with Mammoth?" Because Mammoth was supposed to do a tour the same day that I was there.
You should have said, "Yeah, I'm."
But they canceled. They canceled.
What's the new guy's name? The guy who plays the Les Paul all the time. He plays with Guns N' Roses or somebody like that. I forget who. You know, the new guy.
Slash? Oh.
No, not that. He's another guy who plays with somebody like that. I can't remember exactly. But what's the name of the guy that we ran into? That cool dude.
Larry Mitchell.
No. I'm talking to Johnny. Johnny, when we were at the show for Mammoth.
Oh, Smash, not Slash.
The new guitarist that plays with Mammoth now. Is his name John or Joe or some simple name like that? I can't think of.
The new guitarist.
Name. Yeah, the guy who's been with him in this last tour. But he also tours with another band. I think he's like.
One of the guys that's in Mammoth also he tours with Slash.
With Slash, yeah. Oh, with Snakepit or something, or with Slash.
With Slash. What's the band? Slash is a band.
Velvet Revolver.
No,
it's something.
It's
like,
current. It's a current band.
Like, something like in the swing.
Anti-GNR.
Conspirators.
Conspirator.
It's
Duff.
Miles Kennedy. I think is the vocalist.
Conspirators. Yeah.
Conspirators. Yeah. Slash on guitar, and then
right.
And then my friend Phil Hendry also knew him, because I remember that's how I introduced myself to him. I'm like, hey, I'm mutual friends with Phil Hendry.
Carter's. Thank you, Rock Daddy.
And then when I talked to Hendry about it, he was saying that he had dinner with him and
Memphis. Okay.
What's his name? What's his name?
Could be anything you want.
Anyway, yeah, he plays with Slash too. He's in Mammoth and
he's a great player and a super cool guy too. So what was my point?
No, we didn't run into him. Not with you. We ran into Ronnie. We ran into the bass player.
You ran into Ronnie, but we saw that guy walking with Ronnie into Turn 12, that grill and bar and grill.
Hi,
Are you talking about the
doing?
guy? Are you talking about the guy I've got the channel ID with? The guy with the beard?
No,
that's the other guy. That's John.
That guy's John. I know that guy. I'm talking about the new guy. He's like got curly dark hair.
He's not new.
Well, he's not super new, but he only started touring with him this last year. I remember.
That's not true.
Well,
he's been with them the entire time. But
John or
he didn't. The other guy. He's been with them the entire time, and then dude, you've seen the band more than I have.
Even-
You guys talking about the Righteous Brothers?
That's what I'm saying. That
The
I
other
didn't
guy?
see him with the band in the very beginning when me and Octo went and saw them at the Ace of Spades.
Because he also tours with Slash, so some of the
Yeah.
time he's not with Mammoth. He's with
Okay.
Slash.
I get it. Anyway, I thought it was like a new member.
No, he's not new.
Because okay, here's the thing: they did those videos where like originally it was just
New guitar, Octo?
Wolfie by himself. Then he started the band, and then all
Yeah.
the Wolfie guys got kicked out of the band because they were playing. And then
Yeah.
he had the other guys,
There you
and
go.
then the other guys took over, and they had the new band.
His
and
name's
it was like
Frank.
a-
His
yeah.
name's Frank. 'Cause I
Frank.
remember Phil Hendry
Simple
saying the
name.
Franks. He was
Simple
saying the
name,
Franks
Frank.
because
So
the guys.
fast.
Because his
Dirty
name's
Henry,
Frank.
Dirty Henry was
Yeah. No, he's not new. He's just he wasn't always with the band.
Sky
I mean, he
Frost.
was he's in other bands as well.
Speaking of Slash, have you ever heard his Obsession Confession?
No.
Mm-mm.
It's he recorded a jazz song. It's played
Oh, really?
on the Smooth Jazz
How
channel all the
recently?
time. Oh, it's been a while. It's called
Okay.
Obsession Confession.
Because I know he's done like some blues stuff recently, right?
No,
Didn't he do, like-
this is actually played on the jazz watercolors jazz on Sirius XM.
Cool. Wow.
Obsession
Sirius XM, I
Confession
don't
by
have that.
Slash.
Right on. Yeah. Oh wow. So Ryan Halls is all about Muscle Shoals, man. Dude, you guys in the chat, if you don't know Ryan Hall, he's got some cred. He's been like he's recorded at Muscle Shoals. Can't say it.
My friend's band is recorded there.
Well, dude, but you know a lot of like serious like, musicians that are like pros.
You know
and
my
shit.
friend Dave Lopez?
Yeah, that guy's super cool.
His
dude.
band Flipside. They
You're gonna
recorded
go
at
hang out
Muscle
with him
Shoals.
probably not too long from now, right? With your other buddy.
I see him all the time.
Yeah, I know, but I know that you guys are gonna have a birthday party hangout sometime this summer. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Anyway,
you're
we'll
talking
say more.
Jason Becker.
Jason Becker, dude. I was watching his dude.
Wait a minute. They just announced some Jason Becker Kiesel guitars.
I know. I was just gonna say that.
Okay.
We got the headless numbers guitars. Sick, dude. It's so freaking awesome.
Yeah, they
I
just
want one of
released
those
some
now.
promos for that.
So Octo,
Jason
we'll
Becker
go into the
socials.
private chat, just you and I, okay?
The problem, Johnny, is that I have to keep doing all these jobs and working till late, and I never get time to play the guitars that I buy. But I keep buying them anyway. It's kind of crazy. Maybe Sunday I'll quit working, and then we'll all. Just
Hey, Ron, you can talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ron, what did you want to say? Hold on. All right. You go, Ron. Bring it.
All right, Ron,
We're just-
go.
Octo and I are just eye candy for the crowd. That's all.
No, we give you a chance. Go ahead.
Hi.
See, that's why. No, I'm just kidding. The apple juice is working. Sorry. It's the apple juice talking, dude. Don't take it seriously.
Yeah, it's the apple. It's
back.
the apple juice one. It's
It's
apple
happened
juice.
before. I've rubbed Johnny the wrong way a couple times too in the past. So it happens. Exactly.
Laz, your guitar is my friend.
Anyway, today's an off the rails show. That's for sure. But no, seriously, what did you want to say?
Just today.
No, nothing really.
Just today, right? Okay, hold on. Say it again.
Said just today. Just this one.
Just
the
this one.
only
All right.
It's the only one. Check it out.
Exactly.
I
Oh my
prefer
god.
this
All
one.
right, back to Ron. Back to Ron. Ron.
Ooh,
Oh, there we go.
what is that? Wait a minute.
I
Show
don't
the
know.
other guy.
Yeah. Your other guest. And we're waiting.
We're waiting for you. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna show us the crackle guitar.
No,
Okay.
show him.
No,
All right. Oh. Ooh,
What is that?
Oh.
Buzzhead.
A Fuzzhead by Keeley. Dude, yeah, man. You always pick up the cool stuff. You find some cool stuff. That's nice. That Kiesel that you bought recently, a month or so ago, right? That thing's amazing.
Graved in there.
Look at that. Lift it up a little more. Back it away.
That's
To the
what she
left.
said.
A27 to B59.
Doesn't matter if you can read it really, but yeah,
No, you
that's
can't.
in there, which I thought was cool. And
Very
the
cool.
metal on this is anodized. It's like
Nice.
cool.
Wow.
and it sounds great. I was really like not sure if it's going to sound good or not, but it sounds really good.
Matt saying Octo's stream room is off the hook. It is, dude. He's got a bird cage in the back. Did you notice that over his shoulder there, man?
My bird's hanging out behind
I'm
the
so
camera.
jealous now. I don't have a bird
She's a little
anymore.
shy.
I don't have any bird. You know what I'm gonna do though? Just so you guys know, I'm gonna get a little limon like headstock cozy for the top of my headless guitar. Oh my god, I'm gonna create it. Oh, look at Johnny. Johnny's got the same background.
I'm actually on the other side of his curtain.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what the lighting is a little lighter over there. I get it. You got more underwear lighting at your side. Anyway. All right, Ron, we're back to you now. Do you remember what you were gonna say?
Oh, well, you want me to show the gold add-on? All right, hold on.
Dude. Oh,
I filmed 3 short videos and they will not upload on YouTube for some reason.
Why not?
It keeps uploading, then when it goes to process, it just says waiting. And
are you trying to load too many things at once?
No, just one. Now we've all seen this guitar before, but I took I added the gold Floyd Rose kit to the tremolo.
Nice. Look at that. Where'd you get that from?
Sweetwater.
Sweetwater. You didn't go FU Town?
No.
All right.
I got it from Sweetwater. So, and then it's got the gold up there.
Very nice. Those are nice touches, dude. The crackle on that is just sick.
Oh,
so is that one of the ones that you bought? Like you saw it at Dane's or something? You bought it from Dane, right?
This one, no. All the other ones came from Dane. This one didn't.
Oh wow!
This one came from Bizarre Guitar in Las Vegas.
And you got to actually see the actual pictures of the actual guitar.
Yes.
And you're like,
I will not buy a crackle guitar unless I see the actual guitar.
Yeah. Tell everyone why.
Because they always use stock photos.
Yeah.
So you'll get a crackle good. You look at it, you say, I want that. When you get it, it looks completely different. So it screws you. So you tell them, I don't want the stock photo. I want to see the one I'm actually going to buy. And then another, Laz, you may have heard of this since you work with furniture.
I do a little bit of furniture refinish work and stuff.
Yeah. Here's a great. I'll give you a tip. So we know we all buy the little bottles for the fretboard treatment, and they're anywhere from $7 on up. This is the best stuff to use right here.
Yeah. I've got that exact same bottle, dude.
Use this on your fretboard, man. It's and you can get it off Amazon for like $10.
Yeah,
and it's
it'll
12,
last
12
forever.
16 ounces. Forever. And this
the funny thing is because it's such a big fat bottle, I don't keep it out and about near me or in my gig bag or whatever, But you could probably put a little bit of that into like some kind of a like sealable tin or whatever you can take with you, like hot wax, like for waxing your surfboards kind of thing. You can take a little tin of something like that with you in your gig bag, so you can squeeze some out and something like that,
But this stuff works great on fretboard.
Yeah, the feed
and just a little bit on the rag will do the entire fretboard.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot. Yeah. So, now, it never gets gummy or anything like that? Nope. Like Zach says, he just uses lemon oil. That's the thing about lemon oil. Lemon oil is good, but the thing about the waxing is that the waxing does it'll protect the wood more than the lemon oil will. Lemon oil is good, but it can evaporate fairly quickly in comparison to like what Ron's showing here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this because it's a feed and wax. Yep.
It's called feed and wax. You go to any like good hardware store, even an Ace hardware store, they'll have that stuff.
Or Amazon's got it for like $10, 9 something or 10 something. That's it.
There you go.
It's called Howard's Feed and Wax.
Howard's Feed and Wax. Yeah, I don't even know where my bottle is because it's like I said, it's obnoxiously large.
But most people who work on high-end furniture,
right. You have a desk.
Use it.
Yeah. You have a work desk, or yeah. You know what? As a matter of fact, it might be I have this like big tub of like finish stuff that I have, like variety of things, in this big like professional closable tub thing in my van, in the Franken van that I work.
Okay.
Yeah. So Rock Day, I've been in the studio in that area, but only recorded in Muscle Shoals. Yeah, I saw some of those recordings that Ryan posted up early on in his YouTube. Dude, you got to try to find a way to clean those videos up if you can. And man, it'd be so cool to be able to like get the real audio from those recordings and then actually like be able to put that together with the video. That would be sick. Because dudes, you guys, I mean, people in the chat, Ryan, if you haven't checked out Ryan Hall's, okay, Feed and Wax. Yeah. If you haven't checked out Ryan's channel, this guy's got mojo. That's all I'm saying. He's got the mojo. You know what I mean? He can sing, he can play, he's funny, he's you know, no ego. You know, it's all about just singing and playing and entertaining and having fun. And man, I wish I could see some of your stuff from early on, dude. It'd be great.
I did the same thing with this one, Laz, but in red.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's sick, dude. That looks awesome. Isn't it fun being retired and having time to do all this stuff, Ron? You fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Yes, it is.
I'm far enough into my show to be able
God.
to let an F word slip out because this one's definitely one of those shows.
You know
I'm jealous.
I gave Wednesday. I gave the pink telly back to the owner because he wanted it back a little bit more relic.
Rid of it, that's why.
Well, no, but he loved it so much.
Before it infected the other guitars.
He loved it so much he gave me a bonus $150.
Wow.
From my original price was $500. He ended up paying me $650.
Damn. There you go. That's a good customer too because they appreciate quality workmanship and you know, you don't want to like come in high, especially on an estimate of some sort, but when they see the workmanship and they're like,
or on your own show.
Yeah. Johnny, I remember when you got high. you don't remember because you got high.
It's not true.
Johnny says it's not true, but I'm telling you, watch the video of when we're questioning him about his symptoms, and it was exactly you were high, dude. You just
I wasn't.
Didn't know it. Yeah, no, you were. You were hotbox, dude.
No.
It happened. Just admit it. It's not like you did it purposefully, like you wanted to.
I want to admit
but
that.
How did you feel about it when you were?
It wasn't.
Okay. We'll talk about this on the Q&A show with Johnny Bean on the Music is Therapy show.
Wasn't that supposed to be today?
No, it was supposed to be on a Sunday in the future time.
No, it's supposed to be a Thursday. I told you I can't do Sundays.
Oh, you can't do Sundays at all?
That was supposed to be today.
All right, we'll do it next time. I'm going to keep hitting the laugh track box. Just over and over again. But, okay, we'll do it next week. What do you think? Because you're going to probably need some therapy after Monday.
Some music therapy?
Absolutely.
After Monday?
Yeah, you're coming by.
We'll actually get something done on your channel for once on Monday.
Serious video shoot in my studio, the Flying Pickle production studio, right? There's plenty of cool amps and pedals and stuff to play through, that's for sure. You know, you can definitely find a reason to do a show in here, right? Dude, I love you too, Ryan. Ryan, dude, just wait. See something over there? Eventually.
Look at him. Yeah. It's kicked in, man. Do you see that?
Well, I have a guitar in my lap, Johnny. Relax.
No. The apple juice is kicked in.
I know. You think that I'm like waving around because no, not quite yet. But soon.
Waving what around?
Anyway, see that thing right there, Johnny? See that one, Ron?
Yeah.
Octo? Guess where that's gone? Anyway, I'm not going to say anymore. I'm just saying somebody's going to be really happy. That's all. Somebody's going to be really happy.
Keith, that's a Sandoval.
Yeah, grab that thing, dude, off that wall.
I don't take it off the wall.
No. Come on.
Nope.
All right, I'm going to come
because what I did one time when I was putting it back, I chipped some of the clear on one of the on the back. On the back, and I thought after that I put it on the wall, and that's where it stays.
See, that's wrong. I'm sorry, but that's just wrong. I mean, my opinion is that
that's wrong, or that's wrong.
Wrong. Ron is wrong.
For what I paid for that, it can stay on the wall.
Okay, I understand why you're having that opinion, but dude, guitars are meant to be played. You should play that thing.
Well,
I think Randy.
I did when I first got it.
played that thing and dinged and dented the fuck out of it.
No.
Enjoyed it.
Whoa, wait a
Dude,
minute.
today's show.
Apple juice is kicking in.
No, it's not.
Oh,
that.
it's kicked in.
I'm just having
I mean, look at him.
no. Dude,
He's like this.
Look at him like I'm leaning into the mic. That's all. Anyway.
No,
Johnny, listen to me.
Listen to me, Johnny.
Johnny, listen to me.
I was just talking about this last night, Laz, with somebody.
Wrong.
Yesterday, when I took the Telecaster back to him, when I got into the conversation.
Sorry, go ahead, Ron.
Well, I got into a conversation. I'm like, I don't understand the relic look, but if that's what they want, that's what I'll give them. But I have, even the ones that are in storage, the ones I've had since '85, still look like brand new. And
I
they were
that.
played with, they were toured in the recording studio. I just like them to remain this way. That's all. And I was pissed at myself when I put that back on the wall, and I hit another guitar with it. And it's on the bottom, on the backside. Thank God it didn't mess up the paint; just took a chunk of the clear. And
I do
thought,
that
you know
over
what?
at Danville Guitars all the time, right, Johnny?
Dude.
Whacking the acoustics into each other because they got them so tightly like lined up. It's like you can barely get it off the thing there.
Those things are like thousands of dollars a piece. And you're
they're
scratching and denting
$4,000
them, and they don't even know.
Yeah, they're pretty
Natural
expensive.
relicing.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, no charge. Relic.
But in turn, that one pink Telecaster now has me.
Yeah.
I do
Dude,
2 guitars at a
you
time.
did a
for the store.
very realistic relicing. It looks like true relic, like over time worn kind of.
Well, matter of fact, I got a picture. They're going to carry my relic job, and they started carrying. They got this other one, and to me, I think it's too much.
Like
Okay,
my,
I'll show you the
one
pictures.
right there. That one.
Wait a minute. This is the back of the neck on this.
Oh wow, look at that. It looks weird.
Yeah, that's the
gray.
And here's the.
It looks like the guitar neck has a sock.
Who's
on
played a guitar that much?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, well, it would be like a 50-year-old guitar. I mean, have you seen some of some of those ancient 50s era Strats that some of these players play?
And
remember that water damaged Kramer we were looking at?
I remember that. Dude, I saw a really nice Hamer Explorer at I don't know, was that a newer version? Or
No, that was there before when I was there.
Now, Johnny, this looks like your
that's
neck.
an import. That's an import one.
Import. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You guys are playing like an upside down guitar, huh? That was cool.
Yeah, did you like that? Yeah, I posted on Insta. You guys haven't seen the Instagram stuff, you guys, hey, Holly Lewis.
Yeah.
The weird part is that's a brand new guitar. So they're
that's in Frank.
They're going to carry those and then carry the ones I do too.
Nice.
Right on, man.
No, I think the way that you do it looks way more realistic, to be honest. That kind of grayed out look kind of looks, I don't know.
Thank you.
But that's just my opinion. You got to have some dirt in it. Rub some dirt on it to make it look real.
And I sent this to Johnny. I've never seen a Paul Reed Smith with a Floyd Rose.
Wow. Well, there you go.
I mean, I literally have never
Didn't
never
he say
seen
he would
one
never
before.
do something like that? That looks pretty cool. It looks like it belongs on there. Brent.
What?
What were you saying?
I was saying I don't think Paul wants to pay the money to Floyd for their stuff. He'd rather just put his own stuff on it.
I think that he likes, you know what I think? I get what you're saying. I don't think it's a money issue for him. I think it's more of like what he thinks he can bring to, guitar buyers and people with his tutelage or whatever you want to call it, his experience. And he wants to bring something as good as that or better to like what's cool about this hip shot. It's, it was designed with Kiesel and Hipshot working together to make this for these headless guitars, you know, and they didn't just buy something that they put on it and make it work, you know. They designed something that's specifically made for it to work with it, you know, in a specific way. And that's kind of cool, you know, when you think about when you take the time as a builder or a designer of, you know, if you think like you're an architect, you're an artist of creating something, right? You're a creator, maker, right? You want to put your own kind of, how can I improve it on it? Just like the Vegatron guys, right, Johnny? I mean, that's the best freaking Floyd kind of a thing that there is out there. You can just slap on any Strat type guitar, 2-post or 6-screw. I mean, can you find something? There are other similar kind of blade style ones like that, you know, but honestly, man, that thing is, I love the way it feels and plays and how it stays in tune. It's just amazing. If you have a good cut nut, you know, and it's all good. Every time I say cut nut, it makes me laugh. Anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I don't know why. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything.
Called vasectomy.
It didn't happen to me, but somebody I know close to me. Like, anyway, that's all I'm saying. Hobarodi's in the chat. What's up, dude? Hobarodi. There you go. See, that's the proper way to do it. Get it dented by the drum kit. Just rub up on the cymbals a little bit, whack it against the snare a little bit here and there, you know, a little high-end action on it, you know, and then you're good. That's what I say. Rock Daddies. Oh,
Try to play a beat
bonding.
with,
There we go.
with the guitar.
The Fender 6s, man.
That'd be
Those are
workout.
kind of custom shop. There you go. Right on. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to get one of those Fender 6s. But a Squier version, you know, then you can just, what's nice about cheap guitars like that is you can just not care, you know? Whatever happens, happens. Like, look at Ron, like, or Wrong as we call him now. Stressing out about that that V getting chipped. He can't sleep at night anymore because that V got chipped. You know.
The only one I have it's relic is that 59 Les Paul Jr.
There you go. Can we see it?
And that was natural.
There you go.
Most of it was Cole carrying it around when he was a little kid.
Nice. Bring it. Cole is Ron's son who plays in a band called Faith and Failure, and they freaking rock. Man, dude, that band. Oh, by the way, I do have a box right here. I already unboxed it, but I could show you what's in it. It's a special kind of little bit early birthday present from Monica, my sister. Metal Monica.
There,
Early
see that
birthday
line?
present for your sister or birthday present for you?
For my sister, because her birthday's in September.
Very cool.
Look at that thing. Dude, show it a little more. Hold on. Let me solo you. I wish I had better, not like you're in, you know, Darth Vader's Volcano Island or whatever it's called. Lighting. Give us some light. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, nice, dude. What is that, like a 68 or something? 69?
59.
50. Dude. See, that's
My-
got the proper kind of checking, and I love that thing. Wow. How much did you pay for that?
My dad bought this new.
Dude, that's the best kind of guitar. Look
look
at
at
that thing. God, dude, you're
Look at
lucky
the
to
neck.
have it. I love it. Yeah, it's got all that little bit of scratching and scoring and scraping and
He bought
Yeah,
this and that
Single
amp
pickup.
right there. That
Wow.
Gibson amp.
Dude, what history?
And
That's
and
amazing.
he got the amp, the guitar, and cable, and a case for $159.
That
Brand
was
new.
in 1950 something though. You could buy
Well,
a car
he
with
bought
that.
it. He bought it in January of 1960, and it's a 59 Les Paul Jr.
Dude,
Still,
59.
it's
Is
still-
that
the only thing it's not
it got
original
that
on
neck?
it is this.
Oh, okay.
And I did buy a black one again. I found one from Gibson,
Uh-huh.
put back on it.
There you go. Oh,
neck's
so
neck's never even been adjusted.
look at that thing. Wow, look at that thing. Dang. Dude. Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
I would be so
it-
proud to have something like that if my dad played guitar.
Is it really 12:16 where you are?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, it is already 9:16.
It's tomorrow.
Thanks for staying up late, even though you're going to be up till 4.
Oh yeah, we're video gaming for the next 5 hours.
I don't know how you do it, but obviously you don't work during the day. This is your job. Playing video games, doing videos, playing guitar.
Laz, I turned down 12 grand for this guitar and that amp.
Yeah, I wouldn't give that away for.
Well, you take 13.
No. And it was wild because the guy came here and he threw $12,000 cash on my bar.
Yeah,
Said, I'll take the. And I'm like, nope.
You should bring back 100 times that, and then maybe I'll think about it. Anyway, no.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is that something like that you just cannot sell because it's your grandpa's, right, and
Dad's
or your dad's.
Yeah.
How old was he when he got that? I mean,
18.
Wow. I was gonna say he must have been super young. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yep. It's what he bought himself his senior year.
Oh,
he
wow.
graduated in 1960, so that's what he bought. He bought it in January of 60.
Show it to us again. Like, let us see the pickups, like the pickup closer. Look at that big black soap bar P90, and it's like at that angle on purpose, right? The bridge, the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
yep.
That's first thing that caught my eyes. That bridge is,
yeah,
Stocktail bridge is at an angle, but yeah, I love the wear on it. And what's the weight of that thing? It's probably not too heavy, right? It's probably pretty light.
Probably about 7 pounds, 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's light for something like dang. No head dive, neck dive, or whatever they call it.
never had the headstock broke on it. Never. So
Looks awesome. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Oh,
it's so
just in time
warm
for Octo's yawn. I brought everyone back just right when you were yawning. That was like perfect timing. Dudes, we had so much fun at the Giants game the other night. Oh my God. What a game.
I didn't get back till after midnight.
Right? I'm glad you got home okay and all. We didn't drink or anything at that game.
Yeah,
we
you did.
No, we had one beer. Yeah, we had that one beer during dinner.
You had some amazing looking onion rings or something.
Dude, those onion rings,
some sort of sandwich. Was that chicken sandwich?
It was a fried chicken sandwich with slaw, and yeah, it was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
And then those onion rings were
I don't even like sports, and I would go just to have that meal.
Well, you should have joined us, Johnny.
Well, you didn't invite me.
I didn't buy the tickets.
You didn't swing down here and pick me up.
I didn't buy the tickets. No, Alex bought 4 tickets, and because we went before, he had his brother-in-law coming with him from Sacramento, and then originally, weren't you guys going to hook up together, Brent?
I was going to give a ride. I was going to give a ride to the Bay.
You weren't supposed to talk about that, Laz.
I was going to give him a ride to the Bay, but since his brother-in-law or whatever was coming, he gave him a ride instead.
Yeah, it worked out. We went in early, and so we had a little time to go hang out at Real Guitars. You were talking about that guy, the guy who was the original owner of that shop, just the other day, Johnny. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing this beanie for a reason. Brower.
Oh, Brower, yeah, man.
Yeah.
No.
So Brower, he was
Bueller.
What?
Bueller.
Mm-hmm. No, Gary Brower. He's he's one of the greats.
Brower. Yeah. So he's been working on apparently you were saying that he's been working on a lot of Joe Satriani stuff. So I'm wearing his Crystal Planet hat right now.
Laz, I did a show.
I just sent you the uncut video of Hot for Teacher.
Oh wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like in a strip bar. Is that Lori? No, it's not Lori, is it?
No, watch it. Click it.
I'm watching it right now. It's pretty amazing, I have to say. I can't show it to anyone else. It's pretty good. Looks like Lori. Anyway, wow. Okay. No, are you sure that's from Hot for Teacher, or are you just sending me like porn videos?
No, play it. You'll hear the music. You'll hear the music.
I don't want to play because you can't do that. Anyway, can't this just no. Hope you are staying cool down there in the desert, says Holly to someone. To Jeff, I guess, right? So I did not see this Thunder Dude thing. No. I'll have to check it out. I miss a lot of stuff, you guys, because, life, work, all these things. So many other YouTubers that I used to watch a lot more often than I do nowadays because I don't have time. It's like so hard to find time for everything. But I think it was because we were all like, what was that thing called? When people were locked up for a couple of years in their homes. That gave you a lot of time to like watch a lot of YouTube.
Held as prisoner.
Yeah. I didn't mind. It was kind of fun, actually.
Not me. I didn't stay home. I kept going.
I got out.
I kept going places, and it was great because nobody was around.
Nobody was around.
I was able to go anywhere I wanted, and there was
like
nobody
smock.
there.
What was that thing called? That scarf smock thingy, that blue thing that you found out later on that doesn't really do the trick.
Oh, I was walking around like this everywhere.
Yeah, that.
Laz,
like,
you need to get a set of these
heavies. What's that?
Yeah. Ron, if those are so good, how come you're not using them?
Because I don't have.
You keep talking about them, but we haven't seen you use them yet.
Are they like Bluetooth?
Because hold on,
these headphones, they sound amazing, but
no, listen.
I have some.
I'm using these because the adapter, because I have to have the 1/4-inch adapter, and the adapter I have right now plugged into the Helix. This cord screws into it.
These are pretty good. I just tell you.
The one for these doesn't go in and stay in, so I can't use them that way. But I have a Roadcaster will be here Saturday, and I can hook them up to that.
Dude, you're gonna get all pro and stuff. You're a little.
Look at the tweeter.
Level.
Wait a minute.
Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Wow.
There's between the two earpieces are 8 speakers.
Is that like a gamer headset, or is that
no?
Is it music?
It's music. And you've never heard it like you do. I do plug this into the controller when we're playing the games now, Johnny.
I bet. Now
you want to talk about the explosion shit now?
Yeah. I was just gonna say that. Now, what's that new type of like sound that Sony's working on? It's not just like what Apple's working on, which is like the full, 360 kind of thing. There's a next level thing that Sony's working on.
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember what it's called. Okay, I got to look it up. NPN.
I'm serious.
Look it up.
I'm serious.
NPN.
I have JBL.
Hopefully,
JBL wireless.
JBL.
I have JBL wireless. I got Bose wireless and Beats, and none of those can hold a candle to this.
Cool, man.
What? We can barely hear you because all our headphones suck. Look at that. Octopus fell asleep.
Fall out of the chair.
I don't think he's even wearing a shirt.
Okay, I think they're calling it their Dolby Atmos system.
Yeah.
For a while, the Atmos thing. There's something else they're talking about that's new. So, yeah, they got 16 speaker quad.
I think we talked about that one day.
Yeah, that's what I was bringing up.
That
it's
sounds familiar.
Cinema is coming home. Sony Electronics introduces the brand new revolutionary design, the Bravia Theater Home System, which gives you that immersive cinematic sound, all made to seamlessly integrate with the new Bravia TVs, of course.
Wow.
But the bottom line is that you're going to get sound like out of movies and stuff when they're recording it that way, right? When they're doing the sound that way. You have an invisible cup, Johnny.
I do. It has invisible juice.
Yeah, invisible juice.
The cloak of invisibility.
Yeah, Sonos. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking about Sonos, dude. Am I thinking about Sonos? Sonos. Let me think. Let me see. But anyway, I don't think it's this. This is like a home theater thing. I'm talking about something that's more like a recording kind of a new recording and like sound experience kind of thing. I mean, next thing is going to be attaching like feel and smell-o-vision to it. But yeah, basically it's
scratch and sniff.
Yeah. It's supposedly pretty amazing. But yeah, Sony's Sony's working on it, but a lot of people working on all this stuff. But by the way, yeah, Zach
I gotta
Don.
call it, guys. I gotta call. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm gonna pop into the chat though.
All right, go hang.
Later.
Do you have anything
Be
to
good,
say
man.
before you go?
No, just rock on, everybody. Y'all take care. I'll see you guys around. I'll be in the chat soon. I'll see you guys.
All right, we gotta go play some golf and hang out and play some guitars.
That'd be fun, man, for sure.
Let's do it in a couple of weeks. Right on, man.
Good night, all.
See you in the chat.
See you later, man.
See ya.
That's great, dude. Right on. All right. Goodbye to.
That's how he did Thriller.
Yeah, right. He's gonna stick around, Holly. He's just leaving the show. Reading the chat.
Did he just politely rage quit?
No, rage quitting is when you like leave angry at the show. It seemed like Octo was pretty happy with it.
That's the next step, Ron.
Yeah, just saying. Nah, he's never gonna rage quit. No, I mean, really, honestly, I believe we have a pretty solid set of really like cool characters for the most part. You know, around your show, Johnny, my show, Ron. I don't know why Ron doesn't do his own show because I think he's got that Roadcaster coming. He's ready to break out, but I'm hoping for that to happen soon.
I'm just trying to have everything so when I'm on you guys' shows, well, there's no problem on my end. It's good. Yeah, didn't
Look how much I care. I got a blue snowball for a microphone. It's so stupid. Anyway, but honestly, that was polite quitting, says Holly Lewis, right? That's funny. 32 people watching, 10 people chatting. That's pretty cool. 12 thumbs. What's up, people? No, that's not bad, Holly. I mean, for the most part, for a show with like so many subscribers, I have like 800 something subscribers. I mean, it's amazing how many people are watching my show. Honestly, I'm blown away. I really appreciate everybody that's like hanging out with us and stuff, and I think it's cool. Because you'll see people that have thousands of subscribers and they don't have 30 people watching on a live, right, John?
Although, John,
you're talking about my shows.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, no, I'm not comparing to you. I
got 30 people watching when I go live too. It's the same. It's all the same. It's all the same people. It's all the same people.
I got breaking news, but I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say who. But there's another show from somebody we all know going to be talking about guitars. Going to be going live.
When?
That I don't know. Soon.
Okay. Is his name wrong?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Is that a hint?
No, not for me. No.
Dude, the world of YouTube.
If I ever go live, it would be. It would only be like just guitar repair stuff. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys got the interview stuff down.
Dude, you should do that. That would be so cool. I'd watch that. I'd watch it because I'd learn, I think what's best about YouTube is there's the entertainment side, the educational side of stuff. But there's also
come on.
Learning. Guitars on a bed. Oh, God, yeah. In between gongs. Anyway. I'm sorry, but I tried to be nice, tried to be friendly. Yeah. Anyway, try to be a friend. But
we don't tune guitars on this show. We tuck them in.
We sleep with them. Yeah. Yeah. The thing about Twitch, right? So that's why Johnny's working the Twitch angle too. Yeah, people will donate thousands on Twitch to watch people and do stuff. Yeah, Holly was watching some girl making $600 in super chats in just an hour and 18 minutes. That's nothing, Holly. You're watching the wrong girl channels. That's all I'm saying. I'm kidding.
Play the clip.
Oh, okay, I will. I should, right? Okay, should I show it? What happens if I show this?
Show what?
All right, you're going to see. All right, this is probably going to get me shut down. This is going to get me shut down big time.
Wait a minute. We're streaming on my channels too right now.
All right, so then we can't.
Don't do anything.
All I'm saying is it's got boobies in it.
Oh, my gosh.
Johnny, I just sent you the information.
Yeah, I saw that.
The information
I
or the
saw that.
video?
Yeah, that's cool,
No,
man.
no, the information.
Frank Corcoran, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in here in a while. Right on.
Frank, what's up, dude?
Joining the chat. Maybe it's
Frank
because
Corcoran.
we're going long, as they say. Anyway. Okay, so she was sitting there having a chat with her 13-year-old son. What was that talk about? I'm not sure. Anyway, Alex is saying it's crazy the money that people where'd it go? There it goes. Jumped. The money that hot tub streams. It's like that started with Saturday Night Live. You realize that, right? The neighbors with the hot tub. Oh my god.
They don't have to send me money. I just need guitar parts so I can keep everybody's guitars working.
You know, Ron
And
here,
Greasy Monkey sent me a nice box of parts, so I appreciate that. And so did Michael B.
Greasy Monkey and Michael B.
Awesome.
Two awesome people of the chat. Right on. Yeah, I look forward. It's funny. I was watching. Do you guys know who Mary Spender is?
Yes.
No.
Okay, Johnny does.
I have a channel ID from her that I still need to clip.
You should do
Actually,
that.
if anybody wants
An amazing
something
artist.
to do, clip the channel ID that she did that when I saw her at the NAMM show and send it to me. Thank you.
She's an amazing artist. Somebody really put it all into being an independent artist through YouTube and whatnot, right? And if you look at like her history, like her arc of, how she got started and worked her way to where she's at right now, it's really, really a great thing to see because it gives you hope that people are willing to pay people money to be an artist and put out their music. And she's honed her skills as a singer and a songwriter. And I think she's an amazing, example of how you can make money and make a living at music. It's not necessarily easy, and she'll be blunt and straightforward about that. You do sacrifice, like Johnny knows. I mean, you sacrifice a lot to be an artist as a musician in this world, don't you, Johnny? I mean, you do.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. You have to love it so much to be willing to sacrifice all the other things that most
And people can
want,
think
like
whatever they
family,
want
life, and daily
about you.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
and 100% of the time they have no idea what they're
Right.
even
Right.
what they think,
I-
which isn't even true at all.
I
But-
missed almost the first 2 years of Cole's life because I was on the road playing.
There you go.
And that it's
Sacrifice.
at the time I didn't think about it, but now I'm 59 years old and he's 36. It's like, that's 2 years I'll never get back. And it was the first 2 years of almost the first 2 years of it, almost like 18 or 19 months.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you sacrifice. Different people sacrifice different things.
Right. Yeah, and I know what Holly's talking about here too. But do you know about her stint? She did some vocal stuff for Adult Swim cartoon as well. So she did get rubbed elbows with quite a few other artists like Rick Beato and whatnot, right? I think you're probably talking about Rick. That kind of brought her in as, hey, check out this amazing artist and look what she's doing. And that helped her quite a bit. But I think she'd already changed up her style, and a lot of people that really do take YouTube as a serious job, they'll change up their style so that it fits this kind of like, like Keith Williams is another example, 5 Art World, another guy who's close to Beato and gonna cut his teeth, learn some stuff from him, and some of these guys like BB Ninja and all these guys like the That Pedal Show guys and whatnot. They're making, and Johnny's getting there. I mean, he's been doing this for a long time, and he's got his own way in how he does it.
I've been doing this longer than anybody.
Well, dude, believe it or not, there are a lot of people that have been doing this nearly as long, if not as long as you, because there are other artists just like you out there that do this, and have been trying to find a way to break in, if not as a musician, but in some ways an entertainer. And that's what I really appreciate about, like, we got to do this like Music is Therapy show with you because I want to dig into this.
It's a combination.
Yeah, it is.
And
It's
hang on, I
totally
have to
a
burp.
combination. Oh, thank you for that.
It's a combination. Well, here I'll play the sound effect.
There you go.
It's a combination. See, when somebody says that they're a YouTuber, whatever that means, that can mean a whole bunch of different stuff. Most of it is behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You only see a part of what they do on the video. You know, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you do.
Yeah. Johnny still
Janice.
has his Johnny still has his MySpace. Right? I mean,
I still do have my
this
MySpace.
since the 90s.
I was just watching a music video of a song where they actually use the word MySpace.
All right, Alex Radford's asking you to sing Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate Rain?
Chocolate
My
Rain. That's how it's like.
Didn't my sisters know that guy? The Chocolate Rain guy? I think they knew him or they went to school with him.
That's cool. Well, more juice, says Skyprop. Okay, more juice. Here we go. Notice the Giants winning the walk-off game that we went to. Awesome. Day after they did the Willie Mays celebration day in San Francisco. I wish I wasn't working that day. I would have went to that. So cool that they won that game that way. That was it's like, Johnny, do you know, like, there are moments, this happens in music too, where there's like this suddenly, like there's a new member of the band, or suddenly you pick up on a new technique or something. Suddenly you find yourself like just inspired, and it takes you to new levels. And all of a sudden you've got this, like, not just motivation, but like there's this drive that comes from it that drives you to something greater, right?
Is it in a cup?
That game? No. I mean, that's temporary, Johnny.
From a clinic?
Yeah. But it can drive you like a team, like the Giants team, like a game like that can, like, drive you.
It's called inspiration.
Well, it's inspiration, but it's also momentum. So there's inspiration, there's momentum that can drive you further, you know. And momentum's an interesting thing, because in music, that's one difference in sports, for example. That's different than music, even though there's some friendly competition in music too. You know, greats will get together and, hey, do you know how to do this, or do you remember that, or did you play this, or did you people will talk about, where they recorded and whatnot, that kind of stuff. So there's going to be gamesmanship going along, right? Even in something like music. But I'm talking about stuff that can like just drive you to greater heights. And I think, like, what Holly was bringing up and what kind of came from this is Mary Spender, I think, was inspired, but it wasn't just the inspiration, kind of was a spark, right? That's what inspiring someone. It's a spark of sorts. It's not the whole thing, though. You need more to keep driving you further and further, right? And
you constantly have to evolve. You have to always be learning. I mean, that's what I do. You guys talk about, I watch this show, that show. I don't watch any of the shows that you guys watch. I hear about this stuff through you guys. I'm too busy doing my own shows.
Right.
Trying to figure this stuff out myself.
Right. And I totally appreciate that. Like, I talk about it quite often that I don't have time for this, that, and the other thing. And that's partially because I have choices. I make different choices in my life, and I have other priorities in my life. I have a big family. I have a very robust social life and community that I'm involved in. And it's tough. I can't just, like, I'm not going to just toss it away like it doesn't matter. And I'm sure some of those people may be like, hey, Laz, we'd love to see you, like, do music, put more into music. I've had people tell me that. But the sacrifice that you have to, like Ron was talking about, he didn't have time with his son his first couple years of life because he was out on the road, and that is a sacrifice, right, Johnny? I mean, you don't have kids, right? Sacrifice.
I don't have friends.
Yeah, you do.
You're like my only friend. Sorry.
No, I'm not.
Laz, no, as far as, like, real life, like in person, hanging out, you're like my only, like, friend.
I appreciate you saying that, but I bet you that there are people.
He's like, no, I'm not, Johnny. I'm really not.
Oh, you're not my friend.
You should hear the stuff I talk about you when you're not here, Johnny.
Right, yeah. Anyway, no.
I would be if I was close to you guys.
Well, dude, you're close
Well,
enough.
come on, man.
You know, I have friends.
Come
that
over.
I
I already
meet
did
once in
California
every
once.
10 years or something. I live in Europe, and when we get together, it's like we're, you know, no time has passed. You know, there's no sense of time in that kind of friendship or relationship. You know, and age doesn't matter either. I mean, I'm 58, and I have friends like Brent, who's, you know, in his 30s, I'm assuming, and I have other friends who, I've never asked him his age, dude. You know. I'm assuming he's in his early 30s. You
Dude,
know,
he's
but bottom
14.
line- oh, funny. No, that's funny.
16.
By the way, if you guys in the chat didn't know this, I love
Brett's
Johnny's
16.
laugh. Well, Alex, like
Octo's 8.
You know, Alex is becoming like a close new, you know, part of the set. You know what I mean? I mean, you got the set, right? So now, from now on, this guy's gonna be hanging with us at NAMM every year, right, Johnny? I mean, Ron, you're coming next year, right?
Yep.
Dude, that's good. Dude, we're gonna get a house. It's gonna be amazing.
That's why I'm doing those guitars every 2 guitars at a time. That's my money for NAMM.
Oh, right.
I'm thinking I knew Alex before I knew you.
Probably because
I'm thinking Alex and I were hanging out at NAMM before I met you.
Because I think he won that guitar that he brought with him in 2017.
Alex and Garguts.
Yeah,
We would hang out.
another fun guy.
Garguts is awesome, you guys.
He's amazing. You guys.
He's one dude that I wish Garguts was like out here with us. We would have a great time
we gotta
all the time.
save him from bringing
Right, Alex?
Bring him to California.
Garguts is hilarious, man.
Yeah, but you know, Holly, I get what you're saying about parasocial. There's a lot of these kind of words out there and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I mean, like, I've met Johnny. I've met, you know, other people that I've gotten to know through the internet. Like, I've become actual friends with Henning. I've met and became friends with him, got phone numbers and know where they live, kind of.
You snuck around his room.
Except for Johnny. Johnny's still in the back cave. He's still hiding. But pretty much, no. I mean, I've connected with these people. We have a common love of guitars and music and this creative, crazy art of it all. You know, whether we're actually actively creating music or not, that's a different level, right? I was doing that in the 90s. I was creating music then. You know, I'd like to get back to that point at some point, you know, in my life, but it takes time. I slept in Laz's studio. That's right. On top of the desk. No, I'm kidding.
I'm making a shirt for NAMM that says Johnny Bean Security.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
You want one, Laz? I'll make one for you too.
I don't think I could pass as Johnny Bean Security.
Dude, it's getting to the point where I can use all the security I can get, man.
I don't think you need it.
I'll take it.
Those guys are, you know what? Come find me, dude. You know who I'm talking about. You know, you could find me. I'm waiting for you. I'm scared. Oh.
No, that guy's just talk, man.
So lame. Well,
But-
it's just lame. It's just like this. We won't even go into that because why give it any time at all? But yeah, it's kind of so lame. Like right from the get go, it was lame, and I'm like, why are you guys going this way? And it just got lamer and more lame, and it's now even beyond lame. It's like, is there another word for
Lame-o.
being more lame-o than lame? I mean, it's like beyond lame. It's like, just find something else to figure out how to do whatever your own thing is. But I guess that's lame, so they're doing something else. Whatever. All right, we'll get off that. But
yeah, Zach, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean Mickey
of course, are you
Solomire?
kidding, man? Mickey was
Yeah, that dude's
got him
awesome, man.
all the time, dude.
We hang out. We hang out all the time. You know, GTA.
There's a difference, Zach, between people that are real with you and people that are showing a front. If you know what I mean by a front, they show you what they want you to see so that you like them, and they create this persona or this like image of themselves that you'll like. It's a con is what it is. Okay. There are people out there that are going to con you into, you know, going their way. You know, and you can waste a lot of energy and time and stuff on that kind of thing. But it is what it is. I mean, some people enjoy that, and I'm not going to say don't watch this or don't watch that or whatever.
Con.
That's right. Who's the con, right? Janice, you'll figure it out. But you already know, Janice. Come on. You know who we're talking about. But Janice knows because she's been the one who's like, she's gone to EVH Con, as a matter of fact, and faced the cons at the EVH Con.
Half the people there hate me, man. I can never go to that, and that sucks.
You know what it is, dude? No, you can. Here's the thing. You can go. The thing is that it's this whole thing about bullies, okay? Bullies are usually the ones that are the most afraid. That's why they're bullies. They figure the way that they have to face the world is to make the world fear them, because really they're the ones who are scared.
This is the therapy part.
This is the therapy side, the psych part. Anyway, the psychology part of it all is that people like that are bullies because they're fearful of the world. So they need to put up this front and create this persona and make you, think that they're cool or whatever, because really they're afraid of, being not accepted if they're not, and it's kind of sad, but at the same time, I understand it as a human, way of kind of dealing with life. Not everyone can. Yeah, right, Hobarodi. he's going Cobra Kai. Strike first. Anyway, but yeah, it's an insecurity.
Kramer Striker first.
Kramer Striker first, right? Yeah. But yeah, it's a need, like Alex Radford saying, they need attention. They got to have it. And they're often jealous of other people's, successes and attention that they get, and they want to emulate them. So you'll see these people emulating other people. Anyway, it is what it is.
Dude, I've seen it for years.
What's sad is that they don't understand that, I mean, personally, I don't have a problem with anybody in the world that if they're real with you and they're honest and upfront with you. I don't have a problem with their insecurities and all that kind of stuff, because it's all okay. We've all been through that. We all have egos. We all have insecurities. We all want, but when you try to talk and act all like you're important and you're cool and you're the one who knows, and look what this guy's doing and what that guy's doing. Oh, you start pointing fingers and start judging. Really what you're starting to do, from my perspective, I see, this guy's trying to distract from looking at these things, because usually the things that he's hating on somebody else for is what he's afraid people will see when they unveil them, right? So they're afraid of being that veil being taken away, the curtain being drawn.
Morning.
Yes, I know. But anyway, I'll take another
Sunday
sip.
morning.
Okay,
now.
Here we go.
Take a big sip.
Take another sip. All right.
Take a big sip.
I do have a question for Lazo, because Laz, you told me before in a comment that when I first got on Johnny's show, you didn't think I would fit in.
No, I didn't say that. I said that I didn't think you would make it, which is
okay. Why? I want to know why. I mean,
okay.
I've always I thought, why?
Okay, no, that's a good question. So this is let's go deep.
Because now I've been on Johnny's show now for over a year.
Right. No, I mean, and kudos to you, because a lot of people, and this is why, a lot of people have come and gone around Johnny's show, and I've seen them coming and going, and a lot of them are looking for a leg up through Johnny's show, right? And like what Holly was talking about, like Mary Spender got a leg up in a sense, maybe through Beato and other people, but she also did some great interview stuff. I mean, she made a comment during a John Mayer NAM, I guess he was at NAM, and he was doing playing and doing some kind of a demo or whatever thing, and she asked a question that went viral. That was one of the big things that really launched her, and that helped. But she'd been trying to break in with the Andertons crowd and the Rhett Shaw crowd, and all the other YouTuber people that are around her age and whatnot, and she was breaking in, and she was coming over to the States and she's gone to Real Guitars. She loves that shop. She's been there several times. She's one of those people that have been really smartly, using the YouTube connections to work her way up. Robert Baker's another guy, has been bumping elbows with the same kind of YouTuber people. I remember him one time even saying that he wished he had done more of his own thing rather than doing so much other stuff with other people, because it kind of took him off the track of what he really wanted to do, but that it was good experience, that it helped him gain a lot of, connections and notoriety and whatnot. So you do trade some of that for that, but back to what you were asking, I thought maybe, you're just trying to launch yourself as some kind of a guitar repair guy, and you're going to start doing a channel doing that. And it's like Johnny, there's so many people that have like told Johnny, Johnny, help me out on how to do YouTube. I'm going to do a camera show or something else. And then
they'll tell me one thing, and then totally like next thing you know, they're doing my whole shtick, like all of a sudden, and I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's not that you're the bad guy, but they're just like copying everything exactly. It's like somebody copying Van Halen, for example, and making a living off of somebody else's creation instead of coming up with your own. There's risk that you'd have to take in trying to make it on your own, like what Mary Spender's doing. And that's why I respect like what she's doing, what Amanda Peters doing, people that are actually trying to make it with their own creations and bringing something new to the world. I mean, Van Halen's done it, and he did it, and thank you, and it was awesome. We're going to go to the Best of the All Worlds show because we want to celebrate that. But it's so awesome that Wolf is out there doing his own thing, and taking a lot of, from people that are like, you should play Panama, It's like, no, he shouldn't play Panama. He should be doing something different and new, Anyway, that's my.
Well, I mean.
So I'm glad that you're like, I mean, we found out fairly quickly right after I made that comment, by the way, that you're a fairly decent, honest, honorable, and I'm not going to say the word loyal is not the right word. But it's that. It's like you're like,
well, but that's the Italian in me. I told Johnny, I said, my whole family's the loyalty thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I grew up.
Loyalty,
and I'm upgrading stuff here, but it's not for me. It's when I'm on your show and on his show, I don't want to be the reason that the show went bad.
Yeah,
words, this mic sucked or whatever. So that's why I'm doing. That's why I'm doing. Getting the better equipment. I mean, that's what when I had this, when I was having trouble with the Helix for a while, I was like, wow, that was driving me nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So but the loyalty thing was in. Yeah, but she's never had pasta vazul.
Oh my God! So you need to send her some.
Yeah, I could do that. No, but I mean, I do it because, I thank Johnny for letting me on the show, and then like inviting me, basically for over the past year, and in order to make sure his show's quality and then yours too, I'll get the better equipment if that's what it takes. That's just how it is, because I was always taught, treat people the way you want to be treated and you'll be fine.
So, by the way, Uncle Raymond's been in the chat, and I want to say hi to Uncle Raymond. Raymond,
yo,
love Amanda Peters. Yeah. Oh, you just got off the phone with Amanda. Amanda's the super coolest. When I last talked to her, when I went to visit my dad, and we went down with Brent, and I went to Kiesel and got the S. Amanda was like, "Oh, dude, you got to bring the, because I'm like, I've been struggling to find the time to do the pedals, the bird pedals." And she painted them,
That goes back like a year and a half.
I know, that's what's so crazy. And she's like, "Dude, why don't you bring them down, and me and Rob, and we'll sit down and we'll build them." And I'm like, "Dude, that'll take all day." And she's like, "No, well, we'll hang out. We'll get it done in like an afternoon or something like that." And I'm like, I gotta hit you up on that. So we're gonna probably do that at some point. I don't know if you guys know, but her other half, I guess you could call it, because they're a pretty solid couple. Rob works at Black Cat, and that's why she did that Black Cat dragon painted, for the Year of the Dragon, Black Cat amp. Okay, it's a lot of cats, but it's a dragon. Anyway, dude, Anderton's got that, so they ordered some. There were people that wanted to order those dragon painted cabs. She's got a lot of talent. She's got a lot of different talents. Definitely as a painting artist. Wow. She's done some. If you haven't seen Amanda Peters, check her up on Instagram. She's Miss Detroit. So look her up, MSDTROIT. So Detroit, Miss Detroit, or just Amanda Peters. That probably pop it up, right? Yeah. Oh, see, there you go. She's probably got the paint set always out on the living room table there, right? Yeah. And Raymond, I gotta say, dude, you're the super coolest uncle, because I think you inspired her. We're talking about inspiration before, right, Johnny? I mean, he inspired her, with his connection to musicians and pictures, all the pictures he's got, a ton of pictures. You're starting to go through some.
He was, I guess he found our channels, and he told her about what we were doing.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's how we met her.
I don't know what Mike's talking about here, but Vampire Cave. Okay, I'm missing something here. These guys are
Mike.
On a tangent. Mike,
what's up?
We'll find out where your seats are. Send me where your seats are.
Mike, what are you doing on Monday?
Dude, what are you doing?
Come to Livermore.
Come to Livermore, dude. Are you working?
Come to Livermore.
Come down.
Livermore.
It's
only 120 degrees.
More, Johnny. Anyway, yeah, it's only 100 degrees, but I have a pool, so we can
take another sip.
Almost down to the bottom. Anyway, that must mean it's time to go. Well, this was going to be an extra long, kind of crazy show. Tomorrow, I'm planning not to work as long, and I'm going to come home early so I can get some things done with my sweetie that I've been wanting to do. Yeah. What is the date you were going to see the... I think it's the 13th, or it's the one that's at Concord, dude. Yeah, the Concord one. But you know what? I'm really, really tempted, now that I've been working so much and making a little extra money. I'm really, really tempted to see if there's some decent, not crazy expensive, which I'm sure they are, tickets to the LA show. Because they'll probably do that at the Bowl, right, Johnny?
That's the next day or the couple days after.
Yeah. And I bet you they're going to have some great cameos at that stage. You know what I mean?
Good.
Johnny probably knows even who they are. I can tell by the look on your face,
Yeah,
Anyway, 8/18. Yeah, I think it I guess so. I think it is, yeah. Do I have to look it up? Where's my phone? Anyway, we'll
it's the 17th.
17th, yeah. Holly, how do you know?
It's a Saturday.
The Hollywood Bowl one.
That'll be the Saturday night.
Yeah.
Saturday night will be us live from...
Dude, that's going to be amazing. Man, I can't wait. God.
Mike, tell them... Well, I'll tell them since you're not here. When Mike was on with me on Tuesday, we did a show talking about Van Halen, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It just turned out, Mike and I, we kept chatting via WhatsApp, afterwards a little later. Turned out Tuesday was the 9-year anniversary of us at the Van Halen show when we hung out, right?
You need that, Laz, for that price. For that price,
like this.
For that price,
right now,
you
I'm
can't
so in
beat
love
that.
with this thing. Let me see that price on that thing. Yeah,
2015. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that is a stupid price.
Yeah, because that's a $1,300 guitar.
Damn, that's a crazy.
Charvel, Sam Demas.
Why that?
Pro mod, but it's shell pink.
Shell pink. I'm all about that, baby. Yeah. Oh, I'll go with that all day long, dude. The pickups alone. Is it scalloped?
It's got a real Floyd on it too.
Dude, is it scalloped?
No.
It is.
Is it?
Look at yeah, it is. Yeah, look. That's why no one's bought it yet.
Oh, there you go.
I've never had a scalloped guitar. I mean, that's the one right there, shell pink one.
There you go, lad. For that price, it ain't gonna be there long. That price just dropped.
I think I might be making a purchase.
You should do it right now on the show.
Yeah.
No,
Do
I
it right
can't
here,
do
live.
Live purchase.
I can't.
Do it live.
I was going to
We'll
buy
do it
one
live.
today. I was going to buy one today, and my wife's like, "Hey, let's go out to eat." So we went out to eat because the price had dropped on it. We come back for dinner, and it was gone. The price had dropped on like 2 hours prior to that.
So, is there a Shoreline show as well? I didn't know.
No, he's talking about the Van Halen shows in 2015.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We hung out at the Concord show, which was 9 years ago. Last Tuesday, when Mike was on the show with us. It was 9 years ago we were hanging out at the Van Halen show in Concord.
Yeah, I love how.
And then
Holly
the
Lewis
Shoreline show was a week later.
King, great.
What? The Rosen audiobook? Oh, man. Yeah, it's awesome.
Read to the very end there.
It's awesome. Yeah.
That's one way to spell that out. You're very creative, Holly. I like that about you. Holly, by the way, if you guys in the chat don't know, she's like radio show goddess. You know, she's done radio and stuff. So,
Laz, that guitar is basically this one.
dude, I like that one too. Maybe I'll send it to you and have you paint, like spackle some, like, I can do it. 5 times.
You got push pull pot. If that was not shell pink, it would be sold already. I'd
We got it. We got it, Mike. Thanks. I love you, Mike. Mike is so funny, man.
Yeah, for that price, if that was any other color.
You came up with that one. If it was any other color, you would have bought it already, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially for that price.
Yeah. I think that is her, Raymond. Did you send Raymond that video as well? I mean, when they show her face, that looks like Lori. I mean,
no, I just sent it to you.
He's talking about something totally different, Laz.
Okay.
He's saying that Amanda and Lori are going to go to the LA show.
Oh.
So if you go, you can go with them, hang out with them.
That would be cool, for sure. Yeah, Robin and Amanda are just awesome. Awesome people. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying, Mike, but I've had, like, you know.
He's saying keep up with the drink.
That
Keep
much
going.
apple juice in the bottom of this thing, you know. Just saying. Skyprop keeps inspiring me to go for more. Anyway, I think Gumby and Pokey are starting to talk to me up here.
Just click on that, Laz, and put add to cart and buy it now. That's all you got to do.
Mike, let's do it. Road trip, bro. Come on. Brent, are you up for it? It's going to be expensive. LA shows, man. People have money down there. Well, they have money up here too, but they'll spend money on shows, you know. Well, we can do it like, remember Guns N' Roses, Johnny, when I went to that show? I got that ticket for $27.
I remember we were eating.
Mm-hmm.
Was I with you? We were eating,
Yeah,
and then you went to the show, and I went home. I didn't
you
go.
should have joined me, but you were like, it's gonna be too late. I'm gonna be too tired. I'm not gonna be able to play video games with my friends.
I didn't know Ron then.
Yeah, the other friends.
It was Mickey.
Mickey.
I wanted to play video games
so
with Mickey.
yeah.
Mickey's awesome, man.
Yeah, dude, Alex, you're right, man. Well, you know, we always have a good time too, right? Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah, let's all go.
I went to the Mammoth opening for GNR, and they've rocked it. I mean, I became a way bigger fan of Slash than I was before. I mean, I always like appreciated him as a like blues rock guitarist and all, you know. But holy crap, that guy deserves that, you know, pedestal that Gibson had put him on.
Where was that Guns N' Roses show?
That was at the Shark Tank in San Jose.
It was downtown San Jose, Mike.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Dude,
was only a couple years. This was only like a couple years ago.
It was like one of the first shows out of COVID that like people would go to. Yeah, it was pretty. And I got a poster. I got a GNR poster. I got the Mammoth T-shirt, of course. That was the first show, and then Ace of Spades was the next one, and then how many more?
It would have been great to go to that, but that's such a drive for me.
Yeah, for you. But
then you went to
Las
Vegas. You went to Las Vegas as well.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. Good night, Ryan.
Night night.
I think. Well, or good night, Holly. One of you guys is
Holly,
leaving. Good
somebody's
night.
going. Oh, I
Whoever's
think
leaving.
Ryan's going
Good
to
night.
sleep. Holly's saying
Goodbye, everybody.
to Ryan because we're going long here. I mean, it's almost 1 a.m. for you guys, right? Or it's after 1 a.m. now.
It's 107.
Yeah, 107.
It's 107 on the East Coast right
107.7. The
now.
Bone.
LAZ Laz channel.
MTL, as my friend Lance used to call me. Yeah. China Mike, as many people know him. You know who I'm talking about, right? China Mike.
I met him.
Yeah. Super cool dude.
I met him. I shook his hand. Yeah.
You shook someone's hand, Johnny? Oh my God.
That was back in the day when I would shake hands.
Yep. Back when you used to shake hands.
I shook his hand. It was at the same time. I shook his hand and Pixie Licks as he went by at the time.
Yeah. Oh, Holly, I gotta address this. Okay, so this is the first time I'm hearing people sticking their nose up at the BOBW tour. I mean, what how can you stick your nose up, like as if it's not good enough for you, to Sammy
Good
Hagar?
enough.
Sammy Hagar.
That's one of the songs.
Right? Red Roger, yeah. You know, Joe Satriani on guitar, getting his EVH on, which he never did before, really, because he didn't want to like copy or be him like some other people do. Just saying.
I talked about it yesterday. In fact, I've been spamming the link to that all night. Here it is again.
Dude, spam
There it is. Watch that after this video. Watch that video.
Yeah. Hey, Lawrence Tan.
Hey,
From
Lawrence.
Twitch. Right on, dude.
On
Thanks for
Twitch.
joining, man.
Twitch. We're
I
live
like
on
the
Twitch,
emojis.
right?
I like the emojis.
Mr. Twitch is talking now. Look. Hi, we're live.
I
right
love
now.
doing emojis.
Look at this. Look. Oh, look at those emojis. Awesome.
I think that's Mary Spender. Anyway.
Where's my emojis? I got some. Hey, Mr. Mike,
is over there too.
do some of the Johnny Bean emojis over there. Mr. Mike, you actually have a wrench over there.
Yeah, Alex is saying he met him at COVID before. Yeah. I met Johnny.
Oh,
Actually,
that
the
was
first
years
time I
ago
met
before
Johnny
that.
in person was at the round table at the pizza place. And he wasn't feeling well because he probably got like the year before COVID. COVID.
Show that one now, too.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan is still here, so I don't know what Holly was. Holly's probably having some apple juice too, right? Anyway. Yeah, but I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if I've told you all this, but you know, right now is Henning's Gear Street, so he's getting his Gear Street on. Johnny knows I'm a huge fan of Henning's, right, Johnny?
It's all you do is talk about him whenever we're together.
I'm telling you,
It's
you know
just
why?
Henning this, Henning that.
You know why? His was the first YouTube video that I saw about gear, about like some musical thing. And he was doing a video about how to build your own level, like out of wood pedal like thing that you can have, you know, make your own, you know.
Pedal board.
Well, it wasn't really a board, but it was more like anyway. And so I thought that was cool, you know, and then I started watching his shows or his channel and his demos, and he does one every day. That guy, dude, is like you, but even more crazy. Like he actually does a demo, or it's not even a demo. When he does like a review, he does an honest, deep down, like from a production, you know, expert's perspective, because he's a producer, you know. He's worked with some like big time people, right? Like you have, right?
I'm a producer too.
No, I'm just saying that his dude. Have you seen his setup?
I think he's kind of. You're saying him and I are similar. That's why we're friends, because I remind you of him. No, not at all. It's a totally different thing. Henning is okay. How would I put it?
You're younger and better looking, John.
Henning's German.
Have some more of this, and then keep talking.
Henning is German, and he's you know made and put a lot of money into producing like demos and videos and reviews. But he's worked really closely with Thomann, which is like the Sweetwater of Europe, right? And he got in early with a lot of that stuff, so it really benefited him a lot because he's made a serious living out of that. But if you see his home and he's got a big, I've been there, and now he's got an expansion going on too. He's taken over the whole town. But his level of perfection when it comes to like the cameras and everything, he's spent, I don't know how much money he's spent, but it worked out because in the end, now it's all coming back at him, right? And he came up with this idea, which I think he was dead on right with. A lot of other people like you realize, is that YouTubers and YouTube demos and videos and reviews and that kind of thing are how people are like learning about new equipment versus magazines or other ways that we used to in the past. And he was really pushing really hard early on that, look, we deserve, to be paid for the time and effort that we put into this. And he really, like, it was a thing. And he felt that NAMM didn't really do justice for equipment and decided to do his Gear Street thing. Originally, it was called GitCon, Guitar Convention, right? And he did it over there in Germany at the Thomann or the Warmoth factory, actually.
I remember that from years ago. Yeah.
Years ago. So, he brainstormed and came up with a lot of these ideas how he can get YouTubers together with manufacturers of equipment and stuff and bring that, gel that together, make that into something. And it worked and it really, blossomed. Now, he's done his own thing where he's doing it all at his place. And it was quite an experience to be able to hang out with that guy and everyone else that's involved in it. It's like, it's a family. And I'm proud to be, part of that in a sense, even though I'm not there every day or like right now, I'm not there like doing it like some other people.
You're
like
not?
Andrew, you rock. Andrew, you're the man. Anyway, there's a lot of people out there that give up a lot of their own personal time on their own dime, by the way, and go there and do what they do there with him. And it's amazing. Yeah, it's awesome. I hope, to be honest, Johnny, I hope that you can break out that same way, because you deserve to. You've done a lot for a lot of people and haven't always gotten your kudos for it. And you deserve to. And that guy's done it in a way where he's shown the way, that this is the way to achieve this. So I really admire a lot of what he's done. A lot.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Yeah. No, he's great.
Yeah, you should get on is what I'm saying, or not get on Gear Street. Yeah, I should tell him you should bring Johnny Bean to your Gear Street thing next year because he's already doing 6 now. Next year it'll be like 7, so.
Mm-hmm.
You should do it.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
Set up by Marshall. Okay, dudes, this is cool. Yeah, dude, the Tone Master Pro. So this is a Fender thing. If you guys know about that, you know about that one, John?
I used one.
Oh yeah, I think you did, right? Like at Showcase.
The Tone Master Pro. That's the box that has all the different sounds.
Was that
like a virtual? That's the first. That's that has the first official EVH official tones in it. Right?
Yeah. No.
What was that, Mr. Mike? You just sent me something.
Yeah, Zach, dude, I think you're missing out, bro. Here's what I got to say about this. So Zach is saying what Sammy is
Mr. Mike,
doing with
thank you
Eddie
so much.
Van Halen stuff and Joe Satriani or Saturday. I think you meant Satriani. It's basically a tribute.
Joe
act.
Saturday.
A tribute act for the price of tickets. I wouldn't go for that. All right,
Eternal Grandmother Friday.
Zach. All right, first of all, Sammy was Van Halen.
Let me field this one.
It used to be called. Can I
do a show. I talk about this actually.
All right. Let me from your tutelage. Let me just say a couple things, and you can go on from there. Look, Sammy Hagar was a big act before Van Halen. He got even big. He was going to retire. Actually, that's how big he got, and he was like, I can retire now. But when they start talking to him about, call Sammy, what was the guy's name? The
Claudio,
the Ferrari mechanic, right?
I was online friends with him.
right? And the thing is that was like the thing they were talking about early on with Dave, that they were thinking about bringing Sammy in before, like replacing Dave with Sammy early on, from what I understand, right? So now here's this like perfect marriage of this really great singer with this really great, you know, band, right? And then it happened, and then the world just was stunned because they thought, oh, it's all going to fall apart after Dave. Yeah, right. I mean, I love Dave, don't get me wrong. DLR, freaking awesome frontman, and he really, you know, thrust Van Halen into the world stage in a way that I think, you know, did it justice, right? Just like Gene does for Kiss or whatever, right? Bottom line,
It was a combination. It was Roth.
Yeah, right.
Roth. It was Roth with Van Halen.
Right. But let's not forget the production that was behind it too, right? So producing those first albums, that, you know, that matters, man. People underestimate how much a producer matters. You know, matters a lot. You know, look what happened with Def Leppard, Bob Rock, right? Dude, that guy created their sound. They were a bar band, and they
What?
asked and they rocked, right? Isn't that his name?
No.
He's the guy. Okay, I'm confusing people. Too much apple juice.
Shania Twain. Shania Twain's guy.
Oh, I can't think of.
Who was it, you guys? Who was it?
I thought it was Bob Rock. Okay,
No.
Wasn't it?
Mutt. It was Mutt Lang.
Mutt Lang.
Mutt
You're
Lang.
right. Sorry. Another like one syllable. Anyway. Yeah. Mutt Lang, Bob Rock. I confused it too. Yeah. So Mutt Lang, yeah. But he bottom line is the producer matters. All right. I think that's the one thing that with Eddie Van Halen later on is that just like when you need that antagonistic kind of relationship, like in the Police, you had that with, you know, Stuart Copeland and Sting, right? Andy was just like, I'll play, you know, what can I do? I'll play to this and make it great. And he did. But there's those antagonistic relationships that sometimes, you know, they like create, you know, a lot of energy, right? And that's what Dave did with Van Halen, I think. And you can only do that so long, and then you got to break it off. And at a certain point, unfortunately, Van Halen broke off with Hagar and with Michael Anthony, and I didn't like a lot of what was happening there, you know. But the bottom line is that Sammy is now bringing the boys back together for I mean, well-worthy tribute for the fans, and that's what he's been talking about from the get-go. He doesn't need the money. He's made more money selling tequila and doing Cabo Wabo stuff than he's ever done, you know, made money with Van Halen. The bottom line is that he's doing it because he loves the music and he wants to pay a tribute, like you said, pay a tribute. But he wants to do it for the fans because he knows the fans want it and deserve it, man. And that's awesome, Zach. If you're gonna miss that show because of some attitude that you're having, some kind of hidey-toody attitude that somebody else is putting in your brain, you're gonna miss out, bro. You will miss out on an awesome, you know, experience. That's all I'm saying. So don't miss it, man. Don't miss this experience. It's only gonna happen this one time. These guys are like they've been saying, they're getting old, right, Johnny? Okay, go. Sorry. Said my piece.
Take it away.
I'm old because Andy Summers said I was old.
You got
Twice.
it. Solo Johnny.
Hold on, I got it. Here it is.
Really quickly, let me just. Can I get your word on this?
Oh yeah.
The Walking on the Moon flanger. What's the story?
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Bean?
Yes.
Hey man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yeah.
I love the look on Andy Summers' face when he's like,
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question?
Classic stuff.
My question is.
What was your question, Johnny? What was your question?
I forget. That was years ago.
Dude, so awesome.
I can't remember.
And Andy Summers is like the coolest dude, right? Yeah, man. There you go.
He is. He's the coolest.
Super cool. Yeah.
And you notice I was wearing makeup in that clip. That's the one show I ever did where I actually had a bunch of makeup on.
Yeah, I agree. See, this is what my niece heard is saying. Like Sammy was talking about, like you were talking about it on your show, right? Like he is spending money to make this show the proper tribute that it should be. It's the production of the show is going to kick.
There was footage of that today.
Yeah,
they were live today showing their stage setup.
dude,
And they have an awesome background, LED background. They got all these lights and everything.
yeah. Gee, you're
It's gonna
right,
be
man.
cool.
This is something that I try to put out the guitars and grub on my Instagram and Facebook all the time. Eating well makes a difference. You know, the one thing I don't do enough of is exercise. All right, back to you, Johnny.
And cocaine.
Cocaine.
Do.
Exactly. I don't do that either. All right, Johnny.
Uh-huh.
So what say you to your excitement about the Best of All Worlds tour? What's your expectation, Johnny? You've seen them how many times, Van Halen?
Every time.
Okay, so how many is that?
Every time they're in the Bay Area, I saw them.
More than
Sometimes
you have toes and
2 or
fingers.
3 times, like 2 or 3 nights in a row.
It's pretty awesome. A lot. So what's your expectation of this show?
It's gonna be great. It's a tribute. It's a tribute to Van Halen music. It's not about being just another, tribute band. That's not what it's about at all. Somebody in I run a Van Halen group called Exclusively Van Halen. Make sure you guys check it out. And somebody had posted in there saying, well, they post a lot of stupid stuff in there. One of them was like, Sammy should be quiet. And I responded to that guy saying, so when's your world tour starting? It was pretty funny. And then somebody else said something else another time. What was it? I forget. They said, it's just a tribute band, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, number one, Sammy was actually in the band. Number two, Sammy actually wrote the songs. How is that a tribute? The guys that are jumping around acting like they're some tribute band, They
didn't write the songs.
No, they're the ones that are, Sammy's just making money off it, whatever. The tribute bands are the ones that are making the money off the name, not the actual guys that actually wrote the songs.
And
that's
Raymond
what people don't get.
I mean, dude, Raymond is making a really
Janice?
good point here. He is 78 years old. He's like my mom. He sold.
Well, actually, he's not 78. Raymond says he met Sammy in 78.
Oh, okay. That goes to show how much I know.
I'm 78.
All right. Well, he must be in his 70s anyway. Late 60s. How old is Sammy Hagar? Because he was doing something.
Ask the chat.
Ask the chat.
Or
Okay,
76. 76.
Whoever answers first wins a prize.
76, me.
I met Ann Halen. I met them in the parking lot of the Van Halen, the Shoreline show in 2015. Ann Halen was there. And actually, Hot for Teacher, I know both those bands, man. Hot for Teacher, the singer, I saw him after the Van Halen Concord show in 2015.
Yeah, he's 76. Holy crap. Okay,
I said
almost
that.
78.
So what am I winning?
You said that. Okay, you win. I'm going to send you something. You won.
All right.
Ron the winner. So bottom line is,
It's 1:30 in the morning where he is.
It's going to be an
awesome cutting into my Call of Duty time.
Yeah, but this is worth it. Tell me.
We have Call of Duty time, Laz.
I know, but you do that every night.
We got an exfil
once a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the bottom line point that I'm making is that anyone that is poo-pooing this, Best of All Worlds tour is going to be sorry that they missed it, because I haven't seen Van Halen live. I didn't get to see Eddie Van Halen live. I was in the parking lot. Tickets were in my cousin's friend's car.
Oh, I can't
I had
believe
that
this,
terrible
man.
experience. I wanted to break the window to get in. I heard them going,
He was doing the drill. And you're like, I wish I had a drill so I could break into this car to get those tickets.
If my cousin wasn't 6'5" and was a football player and he wrestled me to the ground and dropped me like a hot potato.
We're not talking about after the show, Laz.
After the show, we drank a whole bottle of schnapps because he kept handing me, hey, drink the schnapps, You'll feel better about it afterwards. Anyway, no, but the bottom line is that that was like one of those experiences in life that I'm like, God, man, I missed that.
What show was that? Because I would have been there.
It was at Shoreline.
You would have stalked me earlier, years earlier.
Dude, totally, I would have stalked.
That's how we met, Ron. He was stalking me. That's exactly how we met. Because he has footage of me walking away. I didn't even know him. See, he filmed me and I didn't even know him. And
Johnny
then he tells me
photobombing me from the beginning.
He broke into a dinner we were having at this place in Anaheim, and he's like, "You don't know me, but I was filming you earlier, and we have the same birthday." And I'm like, "Who is this guy?"
And I bought him a sandwich, and he's like, "Who the hell is this guy?" And I was trying to show him my ID, and he's like, "Why is he showing me his ID?" And I'm like, "Dude, we have the same birthday." That was so weird.
How'd you know about my birthday?
Oh, Zach, don't get all bent out of shape about this. I'm just saying that you're missing out. You're missing out if you're not going to the show. That's all I'm saying, because you're not going to see Michael Anthony, original member of the band, Sammy Hagar, member of the band, wrote massively hit songs. I mean, and you're not going to see John Bonham of Zeppelin's son, playing the drums, and then freaking Joe Satriani
and Joe Saturday, man.
I am sorry, but Joe Saturday.
See him on Sunday.
Joe Saturday,
who is one of the greatest, most top guitar players on the planet, on Crystal Planet. Show them your hat. On Crystal Planet, that guy. And any bedroom player that says, "Oh, I'm better than him because I play this riff all day and I can play it better."
If anyone's going to do Van Halen justice, Joe will. I can tell you that. That's going to happen. And he's not going to sweat it because he honors and respects the guy at the level that someone like him who understands should respect the guy.
Satriani is one of the nicest guys you guys could ever meet. I've met him. I've met him a couple times. I met him at the Becker benefit at Slim's, the one that's at the end of the movie. And then,
Amazing live.
Yeah. And also, one other thing. I forgot what I was going to say.
There's more.
And more. Oh, Eddie actually said in an interview, there's actually in print where Eddie says that Satriani has a little VH in him, meaning his style, his groove, just in his music, in his guitar playing. There's some Eddie himself said that he has some Van Halen.
Oh, absolutely.
In what he does.
I remember one time we were driving up to Tahoe with my brother John for like a hangout, like go skiing and gambling and having a good time and renting a cabin and whatnot. And John, my brother, was playing Satriani, and the whole time I'm like going, "Oh, this is just Van Halen done."
Dude, highlight G's comment, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many of those guys in their bedrooms taught Steve Vai and Alex Skolnick, who I know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I introduced you to him. And Kirk Hammett.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I mean, the guy, if anyone.
And a number of other people. There's so many other people that Satriani taught that you guys don't even know of. There's so many other people, musicians, guitarists. He taught so many people.
I'm sorry. I have to.
I've met tons of them.
Anyway, yeah. I don't mean to laugh at you, Zach, but I'm just saying when you post stuff like that into the chat, you're asking for heat, because the very fact that you're not wanting to go to the show and you think, go enjoy the show, have some fun, dude, I think you're going to miss out. You're going to be sorry. That's all I'm saying. If you'd rather see other people that imitate Van Halen rather than to see the majority of the members of the band that are willing to get together and play together, Dude, you're missing out. And I'm talking from the perspective. I'm just trying to tell you from my perspective, having missed out on Van Halen live in their heyday, and I could have seen them, but I didn't. Whatever the reason was, I don't know. Can't remember. For some
Keys
reason.
were locked in the car.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons. But I mean, even earlier. I mean, 1984, that album, dude. I mean, holy crap. And Diver Down was one of my other. I used to.
Dude, they were at the Cow Palace. Both those tours, they were Cow Palace.
I was living in Colorado at the time. That was the thing.
Oh, well, but you were living just down the street from Cow Palace for a number of years.
That was much earlier when I lived.
What years were those? Well, that was 70s.
Well, I was 10, so we moved away from there in 1976. Moved to San Mateo, lived there for a few years. That's when I started to discover Kiss, Aerosmith, Zeppelin, bands like that when I was like 11, 12 years old. And then we moved to Colorado when I was 13.
Van Halen played Colorado.
Then Van Halen, came out in 78. I discovered Van Halen a little bit later. I discovered Van Halen probably in 79. And then in like 80, it was all about that stuff, Randy Rhoads and Van Halen and everything back then. I was like, dude, there was a friend of mine whose her dad was like the Bill Graham of Colorado, right? Like in the Denver area.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Shear, I think is his name. And she had to leave the house because these guys came over and they were going to stay in her room, and she was all pissed off about it. She was hanging out with us, and she was talking about the Who were in town. And they couldn't stay at their hotel because it got mobbed. So she had to leave the house and was hanging out at my friend Chris's house because she was pissed off about how her dad told her that she can't sleep in her room because these guys are going to be sleeping at the house. So
Keith Moon?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It must have been because it was 1980.
I'd be scared sleeping in the same room with him too, man.
Anyway, yeah, but I remember I've seen some great shows, you guys. I got to see Randy, Rhoads play for Dire Madman tour. That was amazing. But I saw ZZ Top play at Red Rocks. I saw U2 play at Red Rocks. I didn't have I wasn't just into metal. I liked all kinds of good music. If it was good, I'd go. I saw great shows. Yeah, and that's right, Holly. That was reported today, right, and probably previously too. 90% of those songs are going to be Van Halen songs, and some are going to be like, I Can't Drive 55. Of course, you want to hear that. Of course, right?
I heard the set list. I'm not going to say.
I'd love to hear him sing that heavy metal song. One way ticket to midnight, call it heavy metal. That's a killer song, dude.
I went and saw the movie just because of that song.
Damn right.
In the theater. That movie is scary.
I like the movie.
The scariest animation you've ever seen.
Where'd it go? It fell down. Scariest. Well, you were probably a kid when you saw that, and that's
well, I was, but they re-released it in '97. That's
right. Did you watch it?
Which I was a kid.
Did you ever watch Pink Floyd The Wall?
That's pretty wild.
I've seen parts of it.
Oh, you got to watch that whole thing from beginning to end. It's like a story. You can't just watch.
Dude, I was going to tell you today, although I didn't want to say anything in my post on Facebook. I posted about Shelley Duvall passing away.
Oh, I know.
And I grew up on the movie Popeye. She was Olive Oyl to me, and I had the soundtrack album, all that stuff.
She did.
And you would left a comment on my post.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to publicly say to you, well, I've never seen The Shining.
Dude, The Shining is, but it is so great, and she is so good in that. Just like her, I mean, every role that she's played, she's really good. I mean, she's a great actor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Phenomenal, Yeah, if she's never won like an Academy Award, she's that level. Like she could play a role that, that kind of level. Believable kind of thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, and Popeye, we know Robin Williams had his arms puffed up with air That's the craziest story.
Is
You
that
ever
what
look
they
into
did?
that?
I always
Dude,
I
look
always
into the
wondered
history of that.
how they did that.
It's crazy.
No, he
Look
just
into the
ate
history
spinach.
of that. Yeah, it was the spinach. That's what it was.
Eat your vegetables.
Yeah, I agree, and but I was actually a little bit more freaked out by Amityville Horror than the show.
Oh, yeah, that movie was
Amityville
pretty
Horror
nasty,
freaked me
man.
the hell. I tried to read the book. I couldn't finish it. I was freaking out.
It burned up.
Yeah, right.
You were reading it, it caught fire.
Well, I grew up in a Catholic family, so that's part of the reason why it freaked me the hell out. But yeah. Oh, Alex, he's gonna do a tattoo of Popeye and olive oil. That's funny, dude. Don't do it.
Cool.
All right, Hobo Roy. I only actually saw the squares.
Tattoo your arms so they look big.
Yeah, Satriani's a cool guy, Hobo Roadie, right? I mean, Hobo knows. He's been around. He's called a Hobo Roadie.
The squares. Dude, let me ask you a question. Were they called, I don't know this. Were they called the squares because of Berkeley Square?
Oh, that's interesting, because that's one of my favorite places to catch a show when they were around.
That's where I saw Mountain.
Dude.
That's when Skolnick and I were jamming out to Leslie West, front row.
Right on.
They're playing Mississippi Queen right in front of us. That was at Berkeley Square. Like 95.
Mike, what's his Amityville? Have you read the book, bro? But I was like 14 when I tried to read that book, and I couldn't finish it. It was freaking me out.
Scariest movie of all time, Motel Hell.
That's all right. By that time I was already an adult, and I'm like, oh, I get this stuff.
It's corny.
Yeah. Yeah, the demon possession movies. If you're religious, my family thankfully wasn't really religious, but I went to a Catholic school, and I got slapped for saying "damn" because I didn't realize what "damn" really was all about. It's like, oh, you're damning something to hell. You're asking God to damn things. That's evil. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry, damn it.
Where's the damn bait?
Oh my gosh.
Is their first show tomorrow? Oh my God, is it? Oh, dude, it's gonna be video up on YouTube
soon. If it's not tomorrow, it's soon.
Wow.
Yeah,
well,
because they're there right now.
Right on. Power Ranger tattoos. That's too much. Right on, dude. That's funny. All right, so yeah, man. Well, this show should end at some point too, right?
Yeah.
The squares were at Keystone. Okay. Yeah. We're at Keystone band. Oops. Jumped.
Keystone. Oh, in San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that one of the clubs?
They might not have played the square. Well, I
What's
remember
the other
catching,
stone? There was one called the Stone too. The
maybe
Stone.
it was that.
That was the club where I showed up when Jeff Watson was sitting in. It was a Dean Del Rey birthday bash, and they would always do AC/DC songs. This was in '93, and I saw Jeff Watson, and literally the previous year I had met him, and he's like, "Hey, if you're ever out in San Francisco, you can come stay at my house." And so I went up to him. I'm like, "Hey, I'm here," and he wanted nothing to do with me.
Ian's Guitar Shack is jumping in saying "Motel Hello."
Hey, Ian.
Hey, Ian, what was the name of the sausage? Was it something Ray's?
Sweet Baby Ray's. No.
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Johnny, what was the name of the sausage that Van Halen was eating before he talked to you and you could smell it? What kind of sausage was it?
Sweet Italian.
I'm not sure, although I almost got the same thing.
Did it smell like garlic or not?
No.
Oh, the Stone was on Broadway. Yeah, I remember that place.
The Stone, yeah.
Yeah. Been to a couple shows.
I went there. I was there.
Oh, the boycott era. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta come visit you, Hobarodi, up in Oregon, man. That would be a fun, if I can get the Franken van in the running enough shape. But see, the stupidity of driving that thing anywhere is it gets 12 miles per gallon because it's a 383 and it's an old 383.
Oh,
so
right on.
It gets bad mileage. It's like we'd pay 3 times.
Ron, I just got a message, so thumbs up.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, what are you guys doing tomorrow night?
Talking guitars.
There's some actual guitar news, Laz. So we'll be talking about that stuff and more.
And more every day. There's more.
By the way, I set the show an hour later, so 9 p.m. Eastern.
Wow.
Same as last week. Okay.
9. I think the Fridays, kind of from now on, we'll do the Talking Guitar shows 9 p.m. Eastern, like an hour.
What are we giving away tomorrow?
What do you got?
I'll give away a stainless steel upgrade kit for Floyd Rose.
Whoa,
That's nice. That's what color? Just stainless steel.
Stainless. Yeah. And
stainless steel is clear.
I'm talking.
Is it invisible, John?
Listen, I'm talking the locking nut screws, the saddles, the 3 locking nut screws, the 6 saddle screws, 6 stainless steel blocks, and 6 stainless
He said
steel
blocks.
Yeah.
Wait.
For that or for that?
Either one. It'll work on any Floyd Rose.
All right. Those are 1000s on those, I think. Well, the EVH one, I don't know. Johnny, NPN.
What?
What type of EVH has licensed Floyd Roses? What type of Floyd Rose is it? Where is it made? The made in
I think they're
Korea.
imports.
Hey, Raymond, have you seen this? Raymond might not have.
Oh!
You know what
Relic.
that was?
That wasn't the sound of that brand new shiny guitar, was it?
Oh, that was a laugh track box that just fell down. Check that thing out.
Check it out. It's relic all of a sudden.
Neck through. I'm gonna do a you know what? There we go. Cool. Right. Anyway, I'm really happy with this thing. Where's that little box? There it is. Okay. Yeah, they have 1000s. Okay, that's what I thought. Gee, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to take this down and show it to Amanda and Rob. Man, they'd probably dig this thing. This thing's just attached to me from now on. I'm taking it everywhere. I love it.
That's
And what's nice about it is that it's like so small. This thing's like filing case.
Well, that's not the only thing that's small attached to you. Not that I would know.
Obviously, you don't know.
Wait a minute, it was on top.
Clearly.
Although we did sleep in the same bed,
Clearly, you don't know.
right? Right,
Did we?
Janice?
I mean, we weren't in the same bed.
Yeah,
So
we were.
Bunk beds. One was above.
Technically, a bunk bed is one bed.
Weren't you above?
You were on top of me.
Was I on top? I'm always on top.
Clip
You don't
that.
remember
Clip
that?
somebody.
Somebody
You know
clip that. Those aren't pillows.
I'm always on top.
Those aren't pillows.
Raymond's saying wrong channel. I know. Robot Death.
Ron channel.
Dude, those aren't pillows, Laz. That was Johnny Bean. Oh my God. Oh, hold on.
That was Johnny's arms.
That was Johnny. The whole time.
Look at this.
No, that was a crazy night, though. That stormy night at Book Soup. Right? That was pretty crazy.
That was awesome.
That
And you guys
was-
can watch the whole thing on my channel.
And we snored so loud, Johnny could not sleep at all that night. And next morning, we were like, let's get up and go have breakfast. And we're all like, whoop, whoop, whoop. And Johnny's all like, I didn't sleep. You guys snore.
You
all
guys
night
snored nonstop.
long." I know. It's true. Dude, the worst thing is one time I went to Tahoe for like a ski trip with my like family and friends and whatnot. And one of my friends was on one side of the room and the other another side of the room. And one was it was like a tennis match. They had the timing like a windshield wiper. It was perfect. It was like,
I went camping one time, and we had other people
How
in
did they
another
do
tent,
that?
and everybody in that tent snored, and all you could hear was snoring coming from that tent.
Jesus. Yeah. You just
It was
wanna
like a
light the
snoring
tent on fire.
symphony. It was a snorphony.
It's a snorphony, Johnny.
Right, Zach?
Zach says too much information about the snoring and the pillows and all. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Mhm.
Anyway. And
Good night,
even
Mike.
JB, directly to JB, too much, Johnny. Too much. No more. No more. from JB on that subject. Anyway, but yeah, we went super long, and if I had a button that says "That's what she said," I'd push it.
How about let's make this a solid 2 hours and 25
We're almost
minutes.
there. We got like 15 minutes, 14 minutes to go. So I don't know.
Oh no, Mike clipped it. What did you clip?
The snore fest. I was on top of Johnny.
I mean, it was a bunk bed, so technically he was.
Yeah,
I'll admit
he
that.
was. It happened. It was true.
Oh wait, we're live right now on my
Like,
Twitch
you know
channel.
what I clipped. Oh, G. Butchnoff's got music camp stories here. All right.
Wait a minute.
We were camping one time, and I woke to that what I thought was a dirt bike, but it was someone snoring in another town. Oh, I thought it was okay. Thought it was something else. But
This one time at band camp.
you know what I clipped, he says. Yeah, that's what they make earmuffs for, right, Ray? I mean, you
The
know,
flute got stuck in the tuba.
Uncle Raymond's got a little more experience. Like, there's a lady that's always
You had
complaining
to clean the
about like
spit out of it.
people making noise around her. I'm like, have you not heard of like these like noise canceling headphones? Like,
He has them. He just
Get up
hasn't used them
there.
yet.
use them. Yeah, who's got them?
That guy.
Which guy?
That one.
Right here.
Oh, dude, you haven't used them yet?
Yes.
No.
I use them.
Why not?
I use them when we're playing the game.
Oh, well, you have used them.
Yeah, but I'll be able to
Zach,
use them
I
once.
have
I'll be able to
nightmares.
use them once the roadcaster gets here.
Zach, nothing happens, Zach. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what he keeps telling me too, Zach.
Nothing happened. It was just a dream, Johnny. Oh my God. It's shiny. Like the shining. It's all just in your mind. Anyway, some people say that the Shining actually is the wife that's crazy, and she's the one who's imagined all.
Oh, don't give it away. I haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
No, it has nothing. Really
That's the windy theory.
That's the windy theory. Yeah, could be true. Because that, you know how women are. I'm just kidding. They're gonna say you did it, and it's your fault. No, I'm really lucky. I'm lucky at where I'm at. Dang. Yeah, right, Holly. I knew we were gonna come right back on that one. Play the what do they call it? The sex card or the race card? What do they call it? I don't know.
I tried to end this show 2 minutes ago. That's all I'm saying.
Did you? Is that how long it took, Johnny? 2 minutes? All right, now it's getting.
You were on top.
I was. Took me way
Flip
long.
that.
Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, this is Gear and Demos show, by the way, where we talk about gear and demos.
I think this show ended an hour ago.
Oh God,
What does late Laz actually mean?
Yeah, I was late to getting home, not prepared, not willing to do what I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
And such is life.
Well, we have video games to play, so.
All right, you guys want to go? Is that what you're saying? All right, I can let you guys go. Yeah. All right.
We got some killing and
Breathe.
chilling to do.
Sandra D is really dead, they say. Also. Okay. I have not heard that theory. How did she die? That's what I want to know.
You mean at the end when they're floating away? Is that what you're talking when they're driving away in the clouds? Is that what that you mean?
I think they're just on cloud 9 because they're so happy to be back together again and all everything's
But you
good.
know, in Greece too, it was totally different people.
I never saw
It was like the same kids at the school, but
didn't even know
different other people.
That was
All right.
That actually makes sense now.
Robot Death Saves is here, and he's asking you, Johnny, play that sound clip you made. That is allegedly you a punching car.
I can't play any clips because we're live on Twitch right now.
Oh,
I'm working right now, you guys.
right. Johnny's always working. I admire that.
So
Silence
since
is
tomorrow's Friday, I'll have to go to Jersey Mike's before the show.
Ryan, on occasion she'll watch
You
it. I
should.
mean, she'll watch some of it here and there, and
I sent you the
stuff, but
statue.
She has no interest in
Picture
it.
of the statue.
Oh my gosh.
It sounds like a song. Yeah, I think I can write that.
I'll send
Why
that
don't
to
we do
Laz.
Late last night. Late last night. Sounds like a song.
All right.
Okay, so Holly's also going to bounce. Everyone else is already leaving, so we might as well. Laz, has your sweet ever watched the show? No. No, she has watched it. Way early on, she was one of my first subscribers. Actually, she was my very because I made her subscribe to me, and that's how I got my first subscriber.
She was watching because she watched and she saw me film in your bathroom and got mad.
Yeah.
So
No,
she
she didn't get that mad. She the thing about her is
Uh-oh.
like she got mad at my sister for like kicking me out of the band. That's probably her right now. She got mad at my sister for firing me from.
Take a look at that, Laz. See who it is.
No.
Is it Ron again?
No.
It is. It's
Don't
Ron.
show that, Laz. Don't show that.
Yeah, don't show it.
Don't show that.
Oh no, I'm
It's
not gonna.
horrible.
It doesn't even look like him.
Okay.
Funny.
It's terrible.
I feel sorry for people like that. That's all I'm gonna say.
So do I.
Yeah, I know you do. You tried to help. You tried to be cool.
I've tried.
I mean, you tried with me, and just look at where I'm at.
Yeah, I know. Look at this.
We're still having fun, bro. I mean, that's, yeah.
Bro.
I call people bro all the time. I don't call you bro that often, but I'll call Brent.
You
bro.
never have.
No.
Not even when he was on top.
You want to be called bro?
No.
Or you want to be in the bro circle, Johnny? I can bring you in.
No.
Get a rooster. I'd love to have a farm, actually. I was just like chatting, not with Mary Spender, but I was like sending her a chat message because I don't know her that well. But she was talking about like stuff on her show today, and I was
have
saying
a farm.
It would be really cool to not just it would be cool to have like a vineyard, a horse ranch, and a farm, and that like have the food, healthy food, like you grow right there on your farm, ride some horses here and there on occasion,
Healthy food
have
that you
a
grow on
music
your
video-
farm.
Yeah, grow, growing, Johnny, you grow food. Anyway, and then you have like a studio place, and then your outdoor like little like stage kind of setup or whatever with tables.
Wait.
And then you do music. You just perform and have friends entertain each other and other friends that aren't musical and just have a great old time. That's like a life's goal right there. Like have this like farm with vineyards, growing wine grapes and having fresh food and like everything organic, and then horses and music. That's my like bucket list. Like that's how I want to end life right there, like that. If that's how I go, I'll be like, I achieved it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That'd be for me like the ultimate. And Johnny, I've always dreamed that it would be cool to have like an old folks home for rock and roll people. Like it's not like some old folks home like a lot of these places where you go to like these hospice places where it's like people are going, help me and stuff like that. When I went to visit my dad, one guy was like, help me the whole time. Nobody came and helped him. I'm like, dang, that sucks. I want a place where you can't hear the guy yelling help me because we got like music rocking so loud, and everyone's like rock and rolling to the grave, like rock and roll yourself to the grave. That's going to be the name of the place. Rock and roll you into the grave. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but wouldn't it be great? I'd want to. That's where I want to die, in that place, the rock and roll like old folks home. Hell yeah!
Oh my gosh!
I know it's crazy. It would be great. Johnny, okay, tell me where and how do you want to die?
Right now on this show.
There you go. We did it. We did it. We did it. We've achieved it.
Oh,
I'm so inspired now. Frank Corcoran, I know.
what are we talking about?
We're just being silly.
You're cutting into my video game time where I actually do die a bunch of
still here?
times.
I'm not going to post what Robot Death Saves wrote up here at 10:54. Bon voyage, he says that at the end. Yeah.
What?
Look at the chat.
Which one?
Okay, it might be a little delayed for you because.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, you see that, okay.
That's on
Got
my
a problem.
Twitch channel right now.
I brought this backing up. All right, sounds good, dude. I'm all game, man. I might have to move out of California to like have that farm horse ranch musical like place because it's too expensive here in California.
Death magnet. A lot of
So it might have to be
farmland
Oregon.
here in Ohio, Laz.
Besides, it's becoming 115 degrees and stuff around here, and I think Oregon's probably a little bit cooler. I'm gonna guess, right? You made a good move moving up there, Hobo Road. Right on.
Oh
All
my
right,
gosh. It's 2 a.m, dude.
all right, go to sleep or go play games. It's 11 o'clock here. Wow. Yeah. Zach says, "Wow, dude, Zach, come on, tell me, don't you want to die in the rock and roll old folks home? Is that not the place you'd rather go?
You're
Then at
running
some-
that?
Dude, I don't. I'll just pay the people to run it. I mean, that's the whole idea, is not to have to run it myself. I'll just like tell them what to do, how we want it to be. Don't play that song. Play a cooler song than that song. You know, that kind of thing." I know, Johnny. I'm cracking you up.
Extra soggy.
This is what I love about Johnny. See, if you guys don't know, the reason why I've stalked Johnny
You guys clip that.
is because he cracks me the hell up. I mean, his laugh is genuine when he's laughing at you. He's not just fake laughing, and he's truly laughing at this silly stuff, you know, which I appreciate.
That's so weird.
It is weird, but think about it. Think about it. Dude, I used to go to old folks' homes and read to old people that were blind because I felt sad that they were blind, and I'd go, like, there was one around the corner from my dad's place, and when I had a little free time, I was like a college student, you know. And I'm like, little free time, and I used to jog by it all the time. I used to jog a lot. I like running. Running was like Rudy the Rabbit. You know where that's from? Rudy the Rabbit. Ron. Come on, you know. Rudy the Rabbit. Meatballs.
Oh,
Bill Murray?
I haven't seen that for years.
I know. I actually bought the record. I found the LP at a I don't know, it was like some thrift store, right? Anyway, I just love running. I used to love running until my knees got bad. Bottom line is that Johnny's laugh, you know, he's genuine. He's a real genuine dude. If you guys have got, you know, you guys see the YouTube Johnny. It's pretty much the same as the real Johnny, though. He's a little bit more like he's doing a YouTube show and he's like, yeah. But the real guy is like the super coolest dude. So, you know,
It's true.
that's why I got so bent out of shape when people had a problem with Johnny. I'm like, what the hell? I thought you guys were friends with this guy. I mean, what the hell's wrong with you? You know, because you guys are.
They're called
freaking way
frenemies, Laz.
Frenemy. Yeah, I guess so. Well, they probably never really were. They were probably looking to, you know, and that's why, getting back to Ron's question about why I thought he wouldn't make it, I thought he was another one of those guys. Like, oh, he's going to hang out for a couple of years or so, and then he's going to start.
Well, he's got
trashing
1 year.
you.
He's got 6
1
more
year
months to go.
Oh, I'm pretty confident Ron's the long-termer here, part of the fam. Yeah.
I'm trying to be.
No, you are. No, you don't have to try anymore. You are. Definitely are. Hobo Road, he finally hit 109. Dang.
Degrees.
That is pretty hot up there. Yeah.
I thought he
moisture
meant
there.
golf score.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. You probably want it maybe more in the 80s, right? Yeah, at best. But yeah.
All right.
I love
And-
you too.
okay.
G. All right.
All right.
Go.
It's 11 p.m. I have 1 hour to play video games with Ron.
Go do it.
And look, it's 2 a.m. where he is. You don't feel bad?
No. No, dude, I lived in Ohio. There's nothing else to do there. I understand them fully and completely. The most excitement you get is when a tornado comes ripping through your town, right?
That's like
Tell me
every
I'm wrong.
night, apparently.
This year,
All right,
anyhow.
I gotta go too because my sweetie's gonna be like, "Shh, I'm trying to go to sleep. I gotta get up at 6:30 in the morning." Anyway, alrighty, guys.
In
We
4
went
hours?
long. That is what she said. Henning, I love you, dude. Gear Street rules. You got to bring Johnny Bean into that circle of trust and
Well,
friendship.
tell them.
I will. I
You
should.
know him. Tell him.
I should.
Now.
I should.
Call him
Yeah,
up now.
right now.
Call him up live on the show.
Ron, you
Do
do
it.
better than I do it now.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
All right, I will. Yeah, that'll be definitely good. Watch Crone. Crone?
Corn.
Watch corn. I can't even talk anymore. I'm laughing so hard my face hurts. Watch corn grow. Out in Ohio. That's pretty much what you can do. All right, until next time, you guys. This was the Gear and Demo show where we did we kind of demoed this. Demoed straight to this, right? It's pretty cool.
You really need to put "and more" at the top of that description.
And
Good
more.
night, everybody.
This
Really happy.
this is the more and Gear and Demo show.
All right, we got helicopters to call in.
Exactly. That's what you have to do. You have to do something so stupid and outlandish that people will be like, "Oh my god, that was so silly and stupid and outlandish," and that's why they watch you. Yeah, keep it positive. Yeah. And good vibes. I totally agree, dude. Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Vegetable
All right.
rights.
Yeah, save those plants. Took so long to grow. Until next time, you guys. Ron, Johnny Bean, and I will see you, in the chat. I'll be in the chat, perhaps, if I have time for it. Watching Johnny and Ron do, what's your show tomorrow?
Talking
Johnny Bean.
Guitars,
Yes,
9
special-
p.m. Eastern.
Special secret news coming out?
Sure.
All right. Sounds like yes. All right. Thank you, Skyprop, for joining and hanging out. Zach as well. Raymond, Ian, everyone else. Jeff D, you rock. Right on. Keith H, you are an awesome rocking supporter of the channel, by the way. You rock. Ian, he's got 2 a.m. over there. Robot, Death Saves. Laz
It's
wants
2
to kiss
a.m.
Ron. And everyone else. Alex, you rock. Thanks for those awesome tickets to that game, dude. That was killer. We gotta do it again. And let's go do that show that you were talking about. And then I gotta come up to SAC. Gotta come up to the SAC and hang out. That's what I call
That's
it.
what she said.
SAC with tomato. Until next time, you guys rock on, be good or be good at it. And Johnny, last words.
Everybody, goodbye.
Goodbye. See you later.
Join us on Twitch.
Join us on Twitch.
Twitch.
Come on over.